And I think I have it. I think I've done it. All
Yeah.
right. Yes. First session. The first session. That's pretty
Alright.
cool.
Yes.
Started the recording. So, welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty excited.
I'm here.
Excited?
Yes.
All right. Do you maybe want to introduce yourselves real quick? Start
As
with you, Ray.
as like whom? As whom?
Yourselves.
Hi, I'm Rainy. I'm Rainy Dunn. I play Warframe and I'm sometimes weird.
Only sometimes.
Yeah.
Only sometimes. That's the
Majority
official
of the time,
version.
you know? The majority of the time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I have to say about myself.
All right. Ozzy, how about you?
Okay.
Hi. Azzy or Phantom Zone. I am the least experienced one here, so I will fail. Enjoy.
All right. Rin,
I'm in the
who are
wolf,
you?
and I'm just here.
You're just here.
I'm just
He's
here.
just enjoying himself.
Yes, I am. I've been running on no sleep
Oh,
for 2 days.
Perfect.
Jesus.
I got this. Come
You got it. That's the spirit. All right. Well,
And you?
first of all, yeah, I'm Mark. Most people know me as Markedark, and most importantly, I'm going to be your game master for today and for the
Yeah.
foreseeable future. Hopefully, every week,
Hopefully.
same day, same time.
Yes.
What are we going to do? Well, we're going to play a system that I created, a tabletop RPG called Freegliders, which is a steampunk Victorian fantasy kind of system that hopefully you guys will get a grip on fairly quickly. I have faith, personally.
Same.
Good. Well, that makes one of us who didn't lie, hopefully. Well, yeah. So, yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get right into
Let's
it.
jump right into it, man.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. So, right now on the screen, you guys have the Roll20 open, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the Freegliders title. Well, let's start by introducing the world a little bit. So we start out on a continent called Merrow, in a little town called Riverhop. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, basically. It's a small village on that was built along a river. Well, that hence the name. There's maybe 150 people living there. So quite rural, rather quiet. There's a couple of farms to the south, a small forest to the east. It's more like a very, very, very small forest, kind of. People mostly go there to hunt, but not really used for forestry at all. The wood that they use to build their houses is mostly imported. Because this village, small as it is, does reside along a major trade route that leads from the larger town Clover Bay to the west, all the way to Forecliff in the south. In this little village, Riverhop, there is a little tavern called the Brook Inn. And in that little tavern, there is a little commotion going on. Apparently, right at the bar, there is a rather peculiar figure engaged in a rather unfriendly conversation with the bartender. It seems like there has been a misunderstanding. The bartender says, "Well, I'm sorry, lad. I've just been. I thought there was a witch for sure, but it looks to me that you seemed to have run your own investigation and found something else. What can I do? These things happen. Not my fault. The villagers here don't know what the heck is going on in these parts." And with that, Rain, do you maybe want to describe your own character?
Okay, so I just visually like, or should I like
visually for now? Just
okay.
Visually for now.
Okay, so I have a scruffy beard. I have scruffy hair. I pretty much am very poorly dressed. Let's put it that way. And I am visibly upset at the bartender because I had some wrong intel about who I could find here, and I'm very rough around the edges. Not too big, not too muscular, but very defined and very, let's put it that way, very dense built, very dense bones. And other than that, I'm visibly upset. But yes, brown hair, average size, like just you could basically say like I'm a little bit like a hobo. And you can see I have also a backpack with me, and where I have a tent. So you could see sort of like the sleeping bag and stuff all rolled up in my backpack that I have on my back while I argue with the guy. And very like very muddy clothing, let's put it that way. Yes.
Right. All right. And well, you heard what the bartender says. How do you want to respond?
Listen here, buddy. I came here looking for a witch, and I won't leave until I find the witch. I know that there is a witch. My intel has told me that there is a witch here, so now tell me where the witch is.
As I said, all there is, we have a little apothecary here, but old Heather, she's not a witch, I can assure you of that. You can you can ask her, you can like have a look.
Where is she?
Well, just down the street, third house on the right. You can't miss it. It's the place that's full with flowers and stuff.
Apothecary, huh?
Yeah.
Not a witch?
Not as far as I know.
Ah, we'll see that. Okay. So I leave, or what do I do?
Well, if you'd like to do that, that's what you do.
Who else is in the bar? Can I look around?
You can have a look around. Right?
Yeah, I'd like to look around.
There's only like 4 tables right here. It's more of a very small kind of tavern area. There's 2 of those tables are completely empty. On one of the other tables, the one in the far corner, there's like a little candle that has been almost burnt down to the very base. And sitting on this table is a what looks to be a middle-aged to old man, so like in his 40s, 50s, around there. And he seems to be reading a newspaper right now.
A newspaper. All right.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the man over over and ask him. Can I ask him already the question, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. This, sir, I'm sorry. You don't happen to know about a witch living here in Riverhop, hmm?
And he kind of puts down his newspaper, and you see his face is, well, he looks his age, like graying hair. So like he used to have black hair, but like there's lots of strands of gray and white hair in between. And he tries to maintain it, but yeah, he has been wearing a hat, and his hair is a bit ruffled from probably all day under the hat. The hat is currently on the table next to him, like a small little top hat. And he says, "Well, good day to you too, sir. Usually one starts out with a greeting."
I just look at him.
Anyways, no, I would not know of any witches in these parts, sir.
Okay, good. I just turn around and leave. Good. So.
Oh, I guess it's goodbye then. And so he kind of like just waves after you. As you just ignore him, I guess.
Yeah. I got business to attend to, all right? So I get out of the inn, I guess, or the tavern. And so he said down the street, and then the third house to the left, was it? What was it?
To the right, I think.
To the right. Well, with the flowers, right? So I start going down the street. Do I notice anything?
If you go down the street, you do notice a building that is most likely an apothecary. Well, first of all, it has like this apothecary sign, this like Escalop staff on it. And there's like pots with like herbs outside, and a sign that says apothecary. So,
all right. So good. Are there like windows, or is it closed up, or what is it?
They're like large storefront windows.
Okay. Can I see somebody inside?
Yeah. Well, it looks to be an older woman with like long gray hair. She seems to be tending to some herbs on the windowsill.
Right.
Aside from that, there seems to be nobody inside right now.
Okay, good.
The door is like a glass door. It has a little sign on it that says open.
Okay.
Currently.
I go in. I enter the apothecary.
You open the apothecary. You walk in, and you immediately the woman who's now like on your left. She turns towards you and she goes, "Welcome. What can I do for you, son?"
Hello. I was told you might have some information about a witch that lives here in Riverhop.
A witch in Riverhop? Oh, that would be news to me, son.
I just stare at her.
Who told you that I had any information?
The bartender from up the road.
I see.
He mentioned you might know something.
I might know something.
Yes. Anything.
Well,
anything could help.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I can't think of anything. We don't really have any witches here in Riverhop. Nobody really stays here, to be honest. People just... They continue on their roads.
Where do they go?
Well, that depends on where they're coming from and where they're going. Some people will come from the west, from Clover Bay, and go towards south to Forkliff. Some people go the other way. Some people, pass through on longer journeys. Depends.
Could you recall maybe somebody that passed by a couple days ago or in recent times that might resemble something close to a witch?
Are you an inquisitor by chance?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. Let's say I have particular business with witches.
I see. Well, if something ails you, I'm assure you my herbs and tinctures might be just do the trick for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm just looking for, let's say, collaborators.
I see.
And I try to force out like a smile, but on the, like beneath my scruffy beard and like my scarred face and stuff, I'm like I try to like a creepy smile, like.
I see what you mean. All right. Well, here's the thing. So lots of people come through. Some peculiar, some act strange, but it's hard to tell who's a witch and who isn't. Especially, with the Inquisition all up in their business, people don't really tend to perform witchcraft openly.
Where might is there like some rumors where there might happen some witchcraft around here?
She says, well, I'm afraid I don't really know anything about any witchcraft happening anywhere close by.
Are you sure I can't motivate you to like fresh up your mind a little bit?
How would you like to motivate her?
Yeah, I'm not threatening her. I'm not threatening her.
I know.
I'm just asking.
So that was the entire question, basically. Yeah, not sure I can't motivate you somehow.
Yes.
And she says, well, business has been going rather slow lately. So perhaps
Okay.
if you were to sample one of my tinctures at a fair price.
Okay. Where do I see again how much money I have? Where can I see that in my?
On your character sheet, unfortunately, I haven't added the money part yet.
I remember I had I didn't have much.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I had like £2.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but like, where can I add them? Or like, do you keep a track of the money somewhere, or like just?
You just keep track on it somewhere on your own. I didn't have the time to put it.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Good. How much is it? Okay, I think I might be able to help you out, lady.
And she kind of like looks over to her to like a shelf where there are several little flasks filled with all different kinds of liquids, and she kind of like points at each one of them and kind of thinks for a moment and says, maybe not this one. I think this one could be very useful to you. And she hands you a bottle, and she kind of like rips off a little tag and kind of crimples it up in her hand and puts it into her pocket. And she says, let's say if you take it off me for 5 shillings, I'll see what I can, what else I can think of.
Okay, deal. I take it. I give her the 5 shillings. Yeah.
All right.
And like, what is this? Wait, lady? What is this exactly?
This tincture. Well, it's a tincture. It's basically just a Vita elixir. What it does is you drink it. It heals your most superficial wounds. So if you get any cuts and bruises on your travels, I'm sure that will help you.
All right, perfect. Thank you, my lady. Now let's jog that memory for a little bit. What could you tell me?
Make a persuasion test.
Oh fuck. Okay, how do I do this? Like dice D20?
So you can either do it that way, or on your character sheet, if you go to your character tab, you can find the persuasion skill, and you can click on the modifier there.
Character tab.
Test for you right away.
Perception, not perception. Persuasion, yes. And I just click on the modifier.
Yeah.
I clicked on it. Oh shit, wait, what the fuck was that? Like, did I roll twice? Okay, hold up a second.
You rolled 1, 2, 3. Well, the persuasion roll you rolled once. You also rolled 4 d20s that extra.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the persuasion roll at the bottom.
Okay, the lower one. Yeah. Fuck.
Well, I mean, it says persuasion. That's the persuasion.
Where does it say that? I can't. Okay. Oh shit! I click. Okay. Well, I should stop clicking things. I apologize. Good.
It's okay.
So.
and she thinks about it for a moment, and she says, "Well, I don't know. As I said, even if I think about it, I don't know anything about witchcraft, but there has been a newcomer to this who also passing through, I presume, who is staying at the local inn.
The inn I just came from.
Perhaps. I mean, the only inn that we have here.
Right. Interesting that the owner didn't mention that. What happens to be her or his name?
I don't know about. I don't know their name. I just know that they're staying here, probably just tonight, on their way through.
Guy or a gal?
Well, it was, if I remember correctly, it was a young woman. And peculiar about her, she appears to have a metal arm.
Okay.
And aside from that, she gives off a very peculiar aura herself. Maybe that's maybe of some interest to you. That's all I have for you. I'm very sorry.
Okay, thank you. And without further ado, I kind of turn around and just leave. Have a good day.
Enjoy your elixir. Have a good day.
Yeah, I leave, and visibly a little bit upset, I start striding towards the inn that I came from. And
Right.
do I now see anything on the street, or has nothing happened? By the way, what time of day is it?
Well, it is about. It's like in the morning.
Okay.
It's approaching noonish.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's lunchtime soon. On the road, while you're walking towards the inn, you see a little commotion on the roads. Further down, a little past the inn, apparently someone has entered the area. And the area, I mean the village, and a couple of children are flocking around that person. Seems to be a young man, who is the children are kind of like swarming around him, and they're going. God damn it. Hold on. Okay, well, they're flocking around him, and they're basically just kind of like asking him lots of questions, and it's hard to make out
How does he look?
Exactly they're asking. He seems to be... well, Ren, do you want to describe your character?
So you see a 7'5"
What?
man with two long swords at his sides and a great sword on his back, and he has a bucket on his head with eye holes.
What? So
Yes.
wait. So he has two side swords and then one big sword on the back, and he has a bucket
Yes.
on his head.
Yes. You do not see his head. It's covered by a bucket.
All right, good. So I
And he's
just
wearing leather armor, and it looks like it needs mended.
So I think that is the closest I have gotten to a chuckle in my character in years. So
I'm
I'm
just dragging my feet along the road because I'm tired.
Yeah, the children seem to be very interested into your bucket.
right. I have
I just dance along with them.
One of them goes, "Sorry, sir, you are aware we can still see you, right? Can you even
And-
see us through this?"
Yes, I see you through it.
Told you he
And I
can.
just continue. And I can just continue to frolic and dance along with them, play with them, whatever they're wanting to do.
It's just kind of like they're keeping a little bit of distance, but they seem to kind of like just flock around you and just ask you questions all the time. They find you extremely interesting and entertaining.
I don't mind it. I'm just here for the ride.
So I'm looking at him while I sort of use a stick I found in the woods to just chew on like a chewing gum.
You.
And then I'm like, all right, this is interesting. But I continue to go towards the tavern.
All right.
So do I enter the tavern or does something else happen?
Well, first of all, Ren, do you also go towards the tavern, or do you have another destination in mind?
Well, I tell the kiddos to be like, all right, I gotta do a couple things. I'll answer your questions another day. And I like
All
just try to tell them back off, and then I light a cigarette.
All right.
Cigarette. Nice.
As I walk to the is there an artisan shop where I get my armor repaired?
There is not. There is a kind of like a general store, which sells apparently like supplies that you could need for the road.
I ain't worried about it. I'll just mend it myself, and I just go towards tavern.
Like buy some duct tape, put it on it, done.
Quick question. What I see there is like this guy like lit up a cigarette, right? But does he have like a separate hole in his helmet just for the cigarette?
That's a good question. Does he? Yes. He does. Okay.
Like, is this the same hole that he speaks through? Is it just a tiny hole where he sticks the cigarette in?
It's just a tiny hole. My voice is deep and muffled.
Imagine just the cigarette sticking out of a hole.
The cigarette just stays in there until I'm finished
Little
with it.
ciggy hole.
And then I throw it out.
It's like jammed into the little hole, and it every now and then it moves up a little as he pulls on it.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, good. So, do I enter the tavern?
You do enter the tavern now.
Okay. Did anything change, like regarding the people that are in the tavern?
No, there's still this one man on the side, the bartender, and the other table I didn't get to describe, which is like a bunch of people bunch of men who seem to be wearing worn down military uniforms from the Imperial military. Mm-hmm. Like very worn down uniforms. They're very dirty and ragged.
Okay.
There's 4 of them sitting on the table.
Good, but do I see like some kind of a stairway or something, or hallway?
There's a stairway that's leading upstairs to the right of the bar.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, I go there.
All right.
I go up the stairs.
Well, you walk up. The bartender kind of thinks about for a moment, kind of stopping you, and then he just.
I dare him.
No, he looks at you. He sees you looking back, and then he goes, never mind. Not my business.
All right, so I go upstairs. Like, what do I see upstairs? Like, what is it? Is it just a couple of rooms? Is it just one room?
There's like a small hallway with like a window on the other end, and there's on the left and right side each there's one door each leading to probably one room each.
Okay. I go to like the first door, I guess, and I listen. If I hear anything. Do I hear anything?
All right. Make a perception test. Perception is under your physical skills.
Yes.
All right. That's an 8. You don't hear anything through the door.
Okay. Do I smell anything?
Not anything out of the ordinary.
For smell, could I have like advantage for a roll?
You know what? Yes, why not?
Okay.
In your case, yes.
Yeah. Well, so much for that.
I guess we take the 8 still.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't. Good. I go to the next door, I guess, and I try again.
Right. On the other door, roll it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. $18.
That is a 19. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, for smell and hearing, like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's a perception test with using all your senses, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you first thing you do is Ozzy, would he smell anything out of the ordinary?
Maybe some flowers, but nothing more.
Like a faint hint of a flowery scent,
Yeah.
perhaps. Right. And what would he hear when he's eavesdropping on the door?
Humming.
Some humming, huh? Okay. Good. I would. Can I knock on the door? I knock.
Yes, of course, you knock on the door.
One moment, please. And I go and I open the door. Hello, dear. How may I be of assistance?
So what do I see?
Now the question: can I just send him the picture?
You are supposed to
describe it.
Yeah, you can send him the picture, but please
Oh,
describe
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
spell.
describe it as well, but it will be easier.
I mean, I can also send you the picture. What looks back at you? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that nice, but
No, unlike you, I do have an actual picture of the character.
yeah,
But
me as
you
well. Me
see-
as well.
Oh, okay, good. So, you see a above average height.
Did you say
young girl.
bold? A bold?
Above average.
Above average. Okay, I understood. A
Yes.
bold girl. I was like, okay.
No, above average height girl.
Why is everybody
with-
so fucking tall?
Because you're small.
I'm average. I'm average.
Well,
I
and
have
that
like a
means you're
fucking
small.
giant and an above average girl. Okay, I'm the smallest one. What the fuck? I didn't expect that.
Because I have a height complex in real life, okay? I'm the smallest in my family.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
Unlike Rain's drinking jug, he
Yeah.
Amazing.
it has like 10 liters in that shit.
I know. I literally looked at him the first time he drank it out of it, and I was like, "What is he drinking out of? A vase?"
I don't even know what it is, but it's big enough because I usually just drink all of this and I'm too lazy to fill it up again. So this is why I've just bought it.
Ren's character's bucket is about that size. Like,
Yes.
he's wearing that shit. He
I
should get
wearing
the
it.
see-through version from Rain.
All right, so I see above average, like above average height. Okay. Do I see the metal arm? Like, did you send the picture?
Yes, but that one doesn't have a metal arm.
Okay. So that was before, like pre metal arm, I guess.
Yeah, basically. But the outfit, everything is exactly the same. So you see above average girl with reddish eyes, black hair, and in a red and brown dress
All right.
with a little top hat on her head.
Okay.
And of course, a metal arm.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna show also on. Okay. Can I send in chat? Do we have like a chat here that I can send this into? Like, where should I send this into? My image, Mark.
You can send it anywhere. I'm not gonna show it on this recording yet, so
Oh, okay. Good.
you know,
Right.
copyright is a thing.
Yeah, I mean the image is all right. Like it's not copyrighted, the image, but
Oh, okay. No, I meant then.
yeah.
Still too much effort now.
Good as it. So here is the guy that stands in front of the door and looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he has exactly that type of face, and he just stares at you. And so, and I just look at her menacingly, and I just step into the room, and I close the door behind me. And
Well, you're awfully rude, dear.
and I stare at her. I say, "Shut up." And I tell, and I I go to her and I tell her, "Are you a witch?"
No, I'm an alchemist. There is a difference.
Well, my dear, your life depends on it. So tell me, what's the difference? And then I take the knife out
sorry.
and I point at her. Like I'm not smiling or anything. I'm just laser focused.
Oh.
So I'm gonna walk into the tavern and at this time, and then just sit at a table until I hear a commotion, pretty much.
All right.
Red, your webcam thingy broke.
No, it's fine. Like I can see him. I can see him.
No, like on his stream.
Ah,
Oh, that would shock me. It'll be fine. I can fix it.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please hold on for a moment.
There.
mm-hmm.
Problem
Right.
solved.
So, do we cut back to our scenario?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Talk, girl. Wait, do I have like here's toilet paper? It's my knife. The toilet paper.
The toilet paper.
Actually, I have an actual knife lying right next to me, just in case, you know.
I can use my
Jesus
whatever my
Christ.
muffle. Like, yeah. Speak, lady.
Honestly, right now, I forgot what's the difference between them.
Between what?
You forgot what's the difference.
Well, you just have to explain why you're not a witch.
Yeah, but wait, I need to... Did I put my notes in here? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't owe you any explanation. If you don't know that, go ask your mommy.
I just stare at her.
I stare at you back.
Are you gonna make me stab you?
Ooh, you think I'm scared? No.
Well, fuck. Okay. I guess I'm fucking kicking her in the stomach.
All right. I guess it is time. Well, in that case, I need you to roll me a brawling test.
Who, me?
Okay.
Or who?
Then you
Like,
and Ozzy, I need you to roll an evasion test.
what do I like?
You roll body.
Brawling?
you
Just
brawl-
brawling?
And you roll it, yes. That's whether you hit or not. And for Ozzy, evasion, you can find it on the
It's a
combat
12.
tab. And
Combat. Okay. Evasion. I got it.
right, you can just click on it.
14. You miss.
Yep. So, yeah, you get to you try to kick her, and Ozzy's character just dodges out of the way.
Mm-hmm. All right. I pause for a
that's what
second.
my
I pause
cat-
for a second. I look at her and I say, "Don't make me do this."
Do what? I have
Okay.
no idea what you're trying to
Good. I use my sheathed dagger, so I don't want to use the weapon itself, but like the sheathed version of it to like attack her with it, basically.
Okay, so just like a blunt, non-lethal attack, basically.
Yeah, with my one-handed weapon.
Alright. Sure. In that case, you can repeat that, but you roll a 100
Melee.
melee
Mm-hmm.
skill test, and Azi, you roll an evasion test again.
Okay.
20.
Well, I won't beat that.
You don't know that?
I know that.
Well, I believe you do know that. Okay. Well, you're hit. Rain, please roll me damage. So in your case, that is that's you use your damage from your dagger, I guess in this case, or knife.
Yeah, it's the dagger with the sheath.
It's a D4, and you
Okay.
add your body and your +2 from your quality weapon expert, and I think you have athletics at least one rank, right?
Yeah. Where did I see that, at combat, or where is that?
You go to
Qualities,
your
or what?
just your character for now,
Okay, character.
and
Yeah.
tell me under athletics should be the first skill. How many?
Social skills, combat
Ranks
skills,
do you
magic
have there?
skills. Where do I see the athletics?
Physical skills, the very first skill.
Athletics, yes. +4 modifier.
How many ranks do you have? That's the
Two.
number next to
Two.
that. 2 ranks. So that means you can add a +2 as well.
Okay, so I add +6 in total.
Yes. In your case, yes.
For a D4, or
To a D4, yes.
what the fuck is that? 1. So +6 is 7.
That's 7.
7 points of blunt damage, non-lethal. Azi, you take that damage,
I am down to 0 hit points.
which means you fall unconscious. You have been attacked non-lethally, which means you're just knocked out, basically.
I just look at her like she's like this on the floor. It's like fuck. And so I'm thinking right now.
I'm guessing everyone heard the thuds.
Yeah,
while we were all
probably
rushed
everyone
upstairs.
heard the thump upstairs. Some
We
people
were
looked
rushed
up.
upstairs.
Alright.
What is in the
And
room?
I'm gonna go for a tackle.
Wait a second. Hold up a second.
While you rush upstairs, Rain.
Yeah.
What have a look around.
Yeah, I want to have a look around if I can like block the door with something.
All right. Well, there is a chair that you can.
Yeah, I
probably-
ram the chair against the door. So like until the
under the handle.
yeah, under the handle. Yeah.
All right.
And
To do that, you're able to block the door.
yeah, I'm thinking now, what the fuck, man? Why did this bitch make me do this? Fuck. Okay. Is there like a window or something?
There is a window. Yes.
Okay, like I look outside, how far is it down?
Like maybe 3 meters.
3 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I carry?
The first 5 meters you can drop without taking any damage.
Yeah, no, but like, could I take her with me?
What's your carry capacity?
My carry capacity.
If you go to your inventory, it says on the top right.
Inventory. Carry capacity 85 slots.
And how many slots are you currently carrying?
68.
68.
He can't.
He can. You can carry up to double your carry capacity, but you'll be like encumbered, slowed down. So if you're not 100 kilos or more, he should be able to carry you.
Okay.
The hand.
Your
Good,
equipment is a different story though, because that makes you way heavier.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you'll probably have to leave behind your backpack.
Okay, wait. I'm not jumping out. I sit kind of behind her, and I sort of take her hostage, and because I probably hear like the character. Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I take out my knife and I hold it basically like this to her throat, and I just wait until somebody comes to the door.
All right. Well, Ren, we bring it back to you.
kicking the fucking door.
You're just kicking it in. Okay, make an athletics test.
Oh, athletics. Okay, my bad. 20.
That's a 20. Nice. You managed to kick in the door. You see the door handle, Rain, on your side. You see the door handle just breaking off, like flying off as the door is pressed against the chair. The lever would have been great if the door handle would have been able to hold that. And the chair is just kind of like flung, like toppled over, and the door swings open.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Mr. Bucket Guy from below.
I just stare at him and like I hold like the girl like this. I'm like, listen here, buddy. This is not how it was meant to be. Okay, chill down.
You're causing trouble in my town, and I don't like it.
I'm not no trouble. I'm not looking for any trouble, Mr. Bucket. By the way, you finished your cigarette. It's still in your helmet. All right, careful. All right. So I'm waiting for a response.
I'm going to take off my backpack and pull out the great sword.
Okay, so you see him kind of
I am not
put on his
unsheathing
backpack.
it, though. I'm not unsheathing it.
Yeah, and we're like, listen, buddy, I don't mean any trouble. Okay, I came here to ask her a question, and she wouldn't answer the goddamn question. She was being a smartass, and now she's freaking like, she's not dead. She's not dead. All right, she's not dead. Don't worry about it.
She has like a little cut on her
As I'm pulling,
forehead,
as
and
I'm
she's
pulling
like
the,
out cold.
as I'm pulling out my great sword, you start to see my elbows and my shoulders dislocate
What?
for more range.
What the fuck?
What?
Well, I'm fucking glad I can't see that.
Like I'm visibly like sort of
Horrified?
no, not horrified. I'm not horrified. Like I don't get easily horrified, but I'm like confused, like like a little bit weirded out and disgusted. And then you see my disgust slightly turning into anger, and I ask him, "What kind of fucking witchcraft is that?"
I'll answer your question if you put down the girl.
I put down the girl if you tell me if that's witchcraft or not.
It is not.
Okay, and you can visibly see that I'm calming down a little bit. I'm like, all right. So I put the girl down.
And then I put my greatsword back and relocate my limbs.
What the fuck?
And look at him. What's your name, sir?
Bob.
Bob? All right, Bob. I'm Vince. Okay? I'm Vince. And I came to this town. I was looking for a witch. This lady here seemed to be a witch, and she couldn't answer me if she was a witch or not.
I look at her, look back at him, and I said, she's not a witch. She's not the one you're looking for.
How do you know who I'm looking for?
I take off my bucket just to reveal my face. And normally I don't reveal my face, but I make sure that like windows are closed, doors like shut.
Well, I mean, you
stand
just
against
kicked
the door.
open the only door to this room, so.
Well, I'm making sure the windows like shut and closed off, and I stand behind the door,
Okay.
blocking it off from entry.
Right.
I reveal my face.
It doesn't really
and-
stay in the door frame anymore if you don't do that, by the way. So as soon as you go away, it will on its own kind of like swing open a little bit, simply because the lock is not broken.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why I'm standing against it. I show my face, and I was cursed by a witch, and I have like goop for my face.
I look at him.
And I look hideous. And I was like, I was cursed by a witch.
I slowly grab into my pocket and I take out my little prayer medallion, and I tell him, so was I. You just can't see
Well.
it yet.
Just ugly. So I put my bucket back on and move away from the door.
All right. So what do we
And then
do with this?
I take out that cigarette butt and put another cigarette in and light it.
He just reloads.
Yeah, I sheath my still. So I sheath my still sheathed dagger. So I put it like basically back.
Okay.
And
I rummage through my backpack and see if I have any healing potions to take care of the girl.
Look into your backpack. Do you have any?
It looks like I do not.
I mean, and I tell him like I see him searching through the back, and I'm telling him, hey man, it's gonna be fine. I didn't kill her. She's just knocked the fuck out.
I look at him and I said, "You still need to heal the wounds of the wounded, dumbass." And I continue rummaging through my backpack.
Okay, so then I take out my vial that I just got. Is like, okay, I'll handle it. And so that the one that I just bought, you know what I mean? This much I can do, okay? And so I kind of like give her the vial that I just bought from the lady.
Right. So this is a Vita elixir.
Yes.
And Vita elixir heals for. I gotta look it up real quick. It heals for. This one heals for 2 health points.
All right. So what happens?
As his character regains 2 health points, you are waking up slowly, and your head is spinning a little bit still. It's aching.
Oh, fuck my head.
All right, lady. Like I hit harder than I wanted to. I apologize. Like I'm used to hitting wood. Your head was a little bit softer than wood. Apologies.
As he says that, I transform. I get the revolver that's inside of my arm and point at him.
So what you guys see is her arm, kind of like a little compartment in her metal arm, just opens up, and a pistol springs forth from it, and she grabs it with her metal arm.
Okay, I'm like this, lady. I just used my potion to heal you. I don't mean no trouble. Could you please just answer my question? Where is the witch?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Because you smell like one.
I sit on the bed and I tell her, "Oh, you can get a free hit on him. I ain't gonna stop you." As I'm continuing to smoke my cigarette.
At least one of you is a gentleman. Thank you. And what do you mean I smell like one?
Let's say I have a evolved sense of smell, and you smell like a witch, and that awakens something in me that I don't like. So, if you're not the witch, where is the witch?
Well, like I said, I'm an alchemist. And witches and alchemists use very similar ingredients. Maybe that's what awakened that smell of yours, bitch.
Quite
I still
possibly.
point the pistol at him.
Quite possibly. I'm still chewing on that stick, by the way.
All this time you've been chewing this thing.
Hey man, I'm fucking broke.
People.
That's all I have, man. I only have my stick. He has his cigarette in his hole. I have my stick. Okay, I'm chewing on my stick. So what do we do now? Can we create peace? Can we be peaceful one with another? It appears this guy with the helmet here is also looking for a witch. Like, are you not looking for a witch?
I'm just here to protect my town.
That's your town?
Not mine. I live here though.
What, here? In this fucking tavern?
No, just in the town.
And I thought I was a fucking
protect it.
hobo. What do you mean you live in the town?
I protect it. This is my childhood home.
Oh,
This is my childhood home.
fuck. Where did I get into here? I just came to hunt a witch, and now, like, I'm surrounded by freaking weirdos. All right, listen here, guys.
You're the weird one
Lady,
here.
could you please take like the revolver and point it somewhere else?
I put the revolver back into my arm.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Good. Lady.
I mumble in my deepest voice. You're the weird one for chewing on a stick here.
I spit the stick, like the chewed up stick on the floor. I look at him. I grab into my pocket. I take out another stick. All right. So.
Okay, beaver boy.
They're both in the oral phase. What can I say?
I just look confused.
That is my new nickname for Rain's character because I don't care about Vince. I just call him Beaver Boy.
Beaver boy.
All right. So, lady, what's your name?
You know what? I don't feel like telling you.
I mean, Bob told me his name. I'm Vince. You were knocked out. Hello, I'm Vince. Nice to meet you. Apologies for knocking you out. Please help me find the witch. I need to find that witch.
Fine, I guess. Like, I have nothing else to do for now.
So, can you tell me?
Alicia.
Alicia, nice to meet you. Alicia, do you know...
Alicia.
What?
Alicia.
All right, I'm going to call you Chris, because that's easier.
You can just call me Bayonetta. That's my middle name.
Bayonetta is your middle name? Okay. All right, so we have Chris and we have Bob. Good. Nice to meet you. Where's the witch? You must know something. You smell like a witch. You do similar things like a witch. You must be able to tell me something about a witch.
Dude, I know no witches.
God.
My whole family is either alchemists or engineers. That's because I have this arm. I have nothing about a witch.
Oh!
Because we use similar
Fucking
ingredients.
damn it! And I turn around and I fucking punch the wall.
Make an athletics test.
Athletics test. All right. 19.
You punch a hole into it.
Okay.
I'm not paying for
It's very. It's like kind of like a thin wall, but like it hurts your knuckles a bit, but you manage to punch a hole in it.
All right. Good. So, I'm feeling like I want to drink. Do you guys want to join me?
No, thank you. And I walk out to report the damage.
Right.
Bob?
I just grumble and walk away.
Well, I also go down the stairs and I go sit down at the table at the bar.
All right. Well, downstairs, you see these 4 people in the military uniforms. They see you coming down, and kind of like one by one, and they just stand up and walk over to you guys, and they go, "Well, I think it's time for you guys to go."
To all of us? Like they tell us to all of us, or?
Basically, yeah.
I just look at them like, who the fuck are you?
I just shrug and I just push everybody else along.
And I was like, hey, don't look at me. He's the one who came to my room and knocked me out.
I just
All right.
I just look at the military men and bow. And then I
Right.
just push everybody out.
And
I
as you,
tell the barkeeper, sorry for the damage.
as you kind of bow at one of the military guys, goes, well, finally someone with fucking respect. And the other one who told you to maybe leave, kind of like says, "Shut up, Brian. There's no reason to be all like that to the
I grumble
strangers."
at them, and I say I grumble at them because they kind of know me, like they've seen me around.
No, you do not know those people. They are not from here.
Oh, they aren't. Okay, I just grumble. It's like I don't care.
Right.
I just go along while they are arguing.
I'm also
Right.
like sort of like just passing by them, but then I stop and I turn around and I look at like them as like a general and I ask, "You guys don't happen to know any witch that passed by here?"
I'm gonna grab him by the collar.
And the one that was kind of like a little bit yelling before, he says, "Well, no, none other than maybe my my ex-wife, maybe, but other than that, no."
I don't laugh. I don't laugh. I just look at him.
He does like a lot. Like he's the only one who laughs about his own joke. He goes, "Am I right? Right, lads? Right."
I just grab Beaver Boy by the collar and just continue forward,
Right. I turn around like
dragging him along like an infant while he's talking.
Right.
I mean, I wasn't really talking, but yeah, I go like I kind of give in and I go with Bob, and I look at the inn, like the guy who owns the thing, and I was like, okay, give me one of your cheapest pints, please, thank you.
And you see the bartender just looking at the military guys who look back at him, give him like a stern look, and he just says, "I'm sorry, I'm all out today."
I all of a sudden get like agitated. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you're out? I was just drinking here. You had plenty of drinks. Come on, bring me a pint. What are you talking about?
One of the larger military guy, he kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder, very calmly, but with a firm grip, and he goes, "Maybe it's time to leave."
I turn around slowly. I put my hand on my knife. I reveal like my mantle, so he can see like both my sword and my dagger. And like I look at him and what?
Hold on.
I'm already out of the bar at this
Do you
point.
have a sword?
Yeah, I have a one-handed sword and a one-handed dagger, I think. Or?
I do not think so.
Oh, no. Just a dagger? Do I just have the dagger?
You have a dagger and a knife.
Yeah, knife. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant a dagger and... Hold up a second.
Combat sheet bottom right. You can see them.
Combat sheet bottom right. Yeah, I have a knife and a dagger, right? Yes. Oh, so yeah, I just
I'm
show
already out of
the...
the bar.
I just show, like, okay, let's say I just saw the knife. I just saw the knife. And I look at him and I say, listen here, buddy. I'm gonna leave. I don't mean no trouble, but I want my pint.
And he goes... He just stares at you for a moment, and he says, "Well, you listen to me, buddy. You are gonna leave right the fuck now. Or else I can show myself from a very different side, if you know what I mean."
How much time has passed? Since, like, what time of day is it?
It's about noonish, like it would be lunchtime, probably.
Okay. I just look at Bob through the holes in his helmet. Like, sort of, what do you think? Bob.
I'm already out of the bar.
Yeah.
What? But you dragged me along. How the fuck can you be out of the bar? You dragged me along, these guys.
They asked us to leave the first time, and I dragged us out of the bar.
No, oh, I thought you dragged me to the bar.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, but I was. Oh yeah, you.
Let's just say he dragged Aristia out, and you're just still in there.
Like I let you go because you were struggling to fight me, and I was just like, I gave up.
All right, good. Then I'm like, so how many guys are there in the bar right now?
So there's the one guy in the with the top hat at the newspaper in the corner, who's still sitting there trying to just bury himself behind the newspaper, while it's you, the bartender, and the 4 military dudes.
All right. Good. I like sort of kind of slander out, a little bit annoyed. I'm like, whatever. I'm not after you guys anyway. So I also leave the bar then, I guess.
And the as you walk out, you hear the loud and quote unquote funny one, kind of like yelling after you. Yeah, you better walk, man. What I thought.
I turn around and I spit the fucking stick on the loud guy. Like a ranged projectile spit. Like a whoop. Fuck you.
You kind of like barely hit him with that, and he just goes, "What the fuck, man?" And at that moment, the other guys like he starts kind of like moving his coat out of the way and puts his hand on his what looks to be like a saber, and he starts pulling it, and the bigger guy kind of like just holds his hand down, and he goes, "Don't worry about him. He's not worth it."
So yeah, I just leave then. So
All right.
I go outside and like these guys are waiting for me, or what's happening?
Are you guys still outside, waiting for him to come out?
No.
I went to the general store to see how much cigarettes were.
I just
Alright.
followed him.
You go to the general store to look for cigarettes. Well, cigarettes are. Let me check. Drugs. There.
This is just say I smoked my last one and I went to go get more.
Like a pack of 10 cigarettes is a penny.
Okay, I'll buy it.
All right.
I bow. And then I go out of the general store.
All right. You do that.
Good.
And outside you, at that moment, you probably see Vince coming out of the tavern. Aristia, where would you have gone?
I waited outside the general store for him.
Oh, all right. Perfect.
I just sit down at the sidewalk or whatever is there, and like I take out another stick. And I put it again in the mouth, and I start chewing again on the stick, and I'm like a little bit like frustrated, but just accepting my fate right now, and I'm just chilling, leaning onto like the side of a building on the street. I look like a homeless because I am literally a homeless, so I'm just chilling there. And sort of trying to meditate, like a semi meditation, in order to just gather a little bit my thoughts.
I look at him as I'm coming out of the general store, and I say, "What's wrong, Beaver boy?"
I just look at him, and I ignore him.
And Rain's character was behind me, so I didn't know that, so I didn't notice them. But as soon as Wolf's character said that, I just slowly turn around to face him with just the pure look of disgust on my face. And I just stare at him.
And I look at her like from the side of like with the side eye. I was like, "What are you looking at, flower girl?"
I'd rather be a flower girl than a beaver boy.
Ah. And that's it. I just don't. I like that's it pretty much. What happens on the street?
On the streets, currently it's very quiet. Well, there's the children playing somewhere down the street with like a little ball. They seem to play some football. For you, Ren, that's soccer.
I know what you're talking about.
Just making sure we're all on the same page here.
Yeah, I got you.
Right, and there. Let's see. The only thing that's it's actually really quiet right now. Like not really anyone outside. Maybe you hear a dog barking somewhere in the village.
I just mumbling like in front of me, like, what the fuck is this witch? It's got that goddamn fucking bitch. Need to find that witch.
I just shake my head.
I turn to Bob and I say, "Don't you want to find that fucker that did that to you?"
I just shrug.
You freaking Frankenstein's monster. Weird ass shoulders dislocating. God damn it. I don't know how you can like put up with that.
And then I show him something else. I can increase my height by an inch by using the muscles in my back to dislocate my spine.
What do you want to show? Yeah, you're like some weird freaking mutant. Okay? I get it. What, you just gonna protect this town? Is that what you do? Smoking cigs and protecting this town? Are you even protecting this town or are you just chilling here?
I do what I have to do.
You're also speaking riddles, for God's sake. What do you have to do? You don't have to do anything.
I like how his character gets progressively more Italian for some reason.
I pick him up by the arms and just like a kid, and I say, "Calm down, child, beaver boy." I set him back down.
Vince turns into a Vinny.
Oh, fucking hell. What now? You guys have really no freaking clue, like, where there's witches? They're like, is there like some public announcement board or something, Mark, where like there's some?
There's like a quest board kind of thing, like a pin board outside of the tavern.
All right, I just go there and I look at it. What do I see?
Well, there's a couple of things there. There's a very official-looking notice that's basically the military is looking for people who can do all sorts of things. Just recruiting people, and people should show up in Forklift, and if they want to be part of it. They offer nice payment and stuff like that. And to see the world. Then there's another quite official-looking thing. It has the seal of the Freegliders Association, which is like a very ornamental F with like in a wax seal on it. It seems to be a little bit of a quest. Apparently, they're looking for some military deserters.
Oh.
And the Freegliders Association is looking for Freegliders to take on that quest.
For military deserters?
Yes. A total of 6 individuals are kind of like they're looking for them.
I say out loud, would you look at that? I think I might have found our little deserters. Who do we need to contact for that? What does it say?
So the way this usually... Wait, hold on. No, you need to make an economy roll to see if you can figure this out.
An economy roll?
Yes. Economy is a skill. It's a knowledge skill, I think.
I don't think I have that.
Knowledge skin.
Okay. Well, I'm no economist myself, let me put it that way. Oh, okay.
Oh dear God.
13.
13 is not bad. It's -4. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, so you don't know much, but what you do know is that the Freegliders Association hangs this quest out for Freegliders. Freegliders usually require a license to operate, and their Freegliders just walk up to their contacts with the Freegliders Association, take on quests. Some quests you don't have to officially take on, usually like bounty hunting quests, stuff like that. So you just
Is that a
hand them
bounty
in
quest?
once they're done. This is a bounty quest, yes.
With the 6 deserters?
Yes.
All right. Like I turn over to these two guys. I was like, does it say like any reward or something?
It says that there's a bounty of 10 pounds on each of them.
All right, guys. What do you say? We want to make some money because I would take this up all by myself, but unfortunately, it's not. It's not the right time. Let's put it that way. Otherwise, I could do it by myself. But
by the way, 10 pounds is the dead fee, and for alive, you get 20 pounds.
okay. Like, what do you guys think? We want to make some money? I mean, I don't find any witch right now, and I'm getting kind of broke. So, yeah, I would need a little bit of money, you know?
Did the letter have pictures on it, Mr. DM?
It did not have any pictures on it, no.
I mean, it says they're looking for 6 deserters. These guys in there don't look like, let's say, prime examples of military personnel. So, what do you say we have a chat with them?
Did the note say dead or alive?
Yes, it
It
did.
says dead or alive, yeah.
Yes, I mean, we can double the money if we capture them. It's 20 piece in total, so we can split it up.
I go back to the tavern and I don't say anything.
I just look at Chris.
Chris is like the most wrong nickname for this name that is possible.
What do you say, Chris? Huh? Tulip? Huh? Rose?
I say nothing and follow Bob.
Freaking like grass. Maybe grass is a good nickname for you. So these two go into the bar?
Yeah, we're both in the tavern.
I mean, I'm also following them and just peeking inside. I'm like, well, what's happening here? Are we collecting the money? Like, I'm not really in there. I'm just peeking in, like this with my head. Like,
Right.
what's happening?
I ask Beaver Boy for the note real quick, and I'm gonna slide it to the
I give him like this.
bartender. I slide it to the bartender, and I ask if those 4 are.
You walk in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I grab the note from
As you walk in, with the note in your hand, you see inside a little bit of a different scene. The man in the corner is still buried behind his newspaper. Although he is now wearing a jacket, he seems like he's ready to leave, basically. Also, hat on his head. But otherwise buried behind the newspaper. And more prominently, across the room, right at the bar, the 4 people are, the 4 military guys are bunched up there. And the big guy is currently holding the bartender by his neck, kind of like holding him up, and in a threatening manner.
I drop the ladder and I pull out my longsword and I'm gonna try to cut off his arm.
All right, I guess we're rolling initiative. This is happening.
I want to join.
Give
I
me-
saw that as well, and pull up my
Of
revolver.
course. Let's get over to a generic battle map. I'm gonna.
Oh, since I'm gonna have first attack, do I have to roll initiative?
Yes, it's still an initiative thing.
Okay.
You don't worry yet. Don't worry. Don't roll yet. Although you already did.
Do I also have to roll initiative? Although I'm not like I'm just peeking in.
As I said, do not roll yet.
Okay.
everyone.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, I saw like holy shit.
All right. Let's. I think this is a good moment to take like a 5-minute break while I set this up.
All right.
Alright,
Sounds good.
And all right.
beaver boy.
Beaver boy.
Yes.
Taka!
He looks matted.
He looks cute. Kisses.
I
Wolf,
definitely say hero looks matted. Yeah.
how big does your character have, like, the carrying capacity? What's your carrying capacity?
Mine would be 103. Oh, my carry capacity is 70.
Your carry capacity is 70. Alright.
But total, I think I can hold 103.
Something tells me my character will try to suck up to you.
Wait, so I can carry more than you? God damn. This means you
But I
couldn't
have-
have picked me up like that. I could have picked you up, maybe.
Well, I mean, it kind of works both ways, you know.
Right,
He might still be strong enough to pick you up.
Oh, okay. So that's... Wait, but is that not carry capacity?
If I literally just pick you up by my arms, it would just be a strength.
Well, no, it would be your carry capacity doubled is the maximum of what you can pick up.
Hold up. I think there's a mistake in my sheet. Wait, let me pull up the old one.
What is the mistake?
Something does not match up. I am right now checking if just it's my brain. You didn't give me my essence.
Yeah.
You just gave me 2 power. I knew I was missing something.
Well, you can write that.
I'm
in,
adding it
probably-
right now. Water. Yeah, I messed up.
I want to fight these motherfuckers.
Give us a second.
I want to see how much damage that big sword does.
Time.
If Bob will be able to just sever his arm in 2, or his
Something
arms.
doesn't
Is he
feel well.
holding him with 1 arm or is he holding him with 2 arms? Just depending.
Greatsword is two-handed weapon.
No. I mean the guy that holds up the barman. Is he holding the barman like with one arm?
Holding him up with 2 arms.
2 arms. That's what I mean. So he would lose both arms.
I was using longsword.
Right. This is a targeted attack.
Yeah, it is. It is a targeted attack.
This is gonna be fun.
Or it wasn't it?
That I wanted to cut off his arm.
So yeah, it is.
Yeah, right. It's a targeted attack. Yeah.
There we go. So, right.
Gotta put some background music here, man. Some
Aiming for body parts. There we go.
steampunk, I don't know, adventure music. Let's go, dude.
Gets ads. There's your music.
Okay, I added the essence.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put
So we are in River Hop right now, eh?
River Hop. Yeah.
Fight.
Well, you guys like my avatar picture? That I'm using?
Yes, I changed mine as well.
Wait,
so
what?
it can match.
Which one? Where?
On roll 20.
On the roll 20.
On the bottom.
Oh shit! How can I do that?
It's Homer Simpson
You-
with a bucket on his head.
How can I change it?
I did it through the character sheet. I opened my character sheet, I clicked edit, and it allowed it me.
Yeah, you go into bio and info and you can edit it.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it a token? Is that it? No, the avatar, or?
Both,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
You can change your token as well.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Shouldn't it upload? Or like...
It takes a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do it 3 times before I realized it takes a moment.
You also put it for a token, apparently.
Yeah.
Let me make that a little bit cooler. Oh, the cat is meowing outside.
Did you forget to set it up like in a prep or?
I bet he
I
just didn't
didn't, since I
expect it.
only had your picture, I didn't put any of the...
Oh, okay.
I didn't make any tokens. But I can do it now, so don't worry.
I want to roll.
What are you rolling?
D100.
Why?
Why not? If I can. I think it's cool that I can.
Oh, Jesus Christ, your voice.
What?
There we go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
your voice broken.
Oh, how strong can I roll?
Not that strong, apparently.
Really, fucking weak ass roll. Okay.
You're gonna run out of your luck if you keep rolling.
Ah, there's a picture. Took me way too long to find it again.
My ADHD is kicking in.
And then go here. Don't worry. Here we go.
You got it?
Yeah. If we do this. There we go.
Combat.
All right. Ah, never mind. I do not have it because Aristia also changed her token, not just a picture.
But can we not like just fight without the tokens, or?
Nope. Trust me. Just a second.
Wait,
want
shouldn't it work normally, even though I changed the picture?
Yes, but here's the thing: the picture distorts to a one.
I can just remove it
1-to-1.
from the token.
Yeah, I mean, I can just modify the token if you want to.
No, don't. You just send me the picture that you used here, and I turn it into a token real quick. It doesn't take long. I just need to have the picture.
Oh, it's already in our DMs.
Yeah,
It's the portrait
I also
of the
sent you
character.
the thing already.
Last one, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I already did your token, Rain,
okay.
but like for Arista, I didn't know that she did that too.
I want to look up some flower names so I can give Chris new nicknames. Flower names.
Chris.
Can I strangle him?
But you can certainly attempt it.
I mean, Daisy would also be a good nickname. Daisy. Poppy. Lily. Camellia.
Camellia is actually not a bad name because that is also a name of a character called Lady Flora. A psychopath, which will fit.
Marigold. Poppy. Carnation. Aster. There's actually an Alyssa flower, funny enough.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. But I think Chris is still the best.
After this fight, I need to use my special ability to make wind bullets.
Or
All right.
maybe I call you just Puppet Arm or something like that. Puppet Arm, because you have like a fucked up arm, right?
All right. That should be the token updated.
So we have Puppet Arm and Metal Head.
Metal head solid.
Metal Head.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Now some
I walk like I
premium
bought my head to metal music anyway.
artwork.
I resended it so that you can easily access it.
Yeah, I saw it. I got it already. This is. Right.
I want to fight.
I know you do.
Come down, murder hobo.
That's actually a good nickname.
Murder hobo?
Keep calling you more
Murder
people.
hobo.
Is it an actual hobo? Just
That's actually a
And,
really good
and
nickname.
him attacking everyone right, left, and center. A murder hobo sounds, that sounds.
I mean, I'm not
lore
attacking
accurate.
everybody left and center. Up until now, I didn't attack anybody unprovoked. You
I
provoked
wasn't
me.
supposed to.
You provoked
I
me.
provoked you.
Yeah.
You're the one who went inside of my room.
Yeah, and I asked you to tell me where the fucking witch is.
And I told you I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't say
And then
this
you
way.
attacked me.
you unprovokingly threatened him. Her, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, yeah, good point. Good point.
The threatening part did happen.
Yeah. But to an unprovoked threat, I don't... Like, if you respond to an unprovoked threat with a provocation, then you gotta execute on the threat, otherwise you're a bitch. You know what I mean?
Man, that won't hold up in court, man.
Yeah, I mean, but thankfully we're not in court.
Anyways, let's get this underway. All right.
All right.
Was some premium artwork right there.
Very nice.
Yay.
Okay, and we don't see Bob because we don't see his
that's
face,
perfect.
so this is why Bob is just the
Yeah,
token.
that's zoomed in on the bucket. It's like
Okay,
one
so that's
pixel
how
of
it. Okay, that's how the bar is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. What the hell? Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but
Wrong layer. There we go. All right.
Aricia is already inside, I think, with Bob, right?
Give him a second.
Yeah,
He's
you
still
can-
cleaning up.
There we go. Now they're inside. You're outside. All right, and from here on out, we can open up the turn order. And we
Okay.
can start rolling initiative. So,
Where's
you guys,
movement
before
speed
you
at again?
roll, before you click initiative, you activate your token by clicking on it. So when you roll initiative, it will automatically add your token to the turn order.
Mm-hmm.
So I click my name and then click initiative.
You click your character, your token on the map
Yes.
to highlight it, and then you click on initiative. Yes. There you go, just like that.
She just got a nat 20.
Where is initiative?
On
Combat.
the combat section of your character
Ah,
sheet.
okay.
And I'm going to roll for the enemies. And I think they do not have the highest initiative modifiers.
Yeah.
I did also try to do a surprise attack.
They indeed do not have the highest modifiers. That's one of them.
What's with the guy sitting at the table?
That's the old guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's the.
is he also rolling?
No.
He's
only
not
the
rolling,
red
no.
one.
Unless he enters combat.
Yeah.
The red ones are enemies engaged in combat with you. The bartender is not going to roll.
Keep in mind, Bob, that if you want to slice the arms of the guy who holds the bartender, you must go like through two other guys. And opportunity attacks are a thing, I think.
They are.
So
Attacks of opportunity are a thing here. And the last
got
guy.
reach.
Oh, he rolls nice. Everyone else rolled like shit. So I can now press this button twice, and everyone is sorted. There we go. Nice. Bob, you get to act first. you get to do one action, one major action, and your movement. Now to explain combat a little bit.
I was trying to find my movement speed on the character sheet. I couldn't find it.
It
Combat
is
top
on
right.
combat under a vision. Movement speed.
Oh, okay, 10 meters. Okay. I just couldn't find it. I wasn't reading. But continue.
Right, hold on. Let me switch this to meters real quick. Didn't do
Yeah,
that for here
chicken.
yet.
Under combat, where
And-
can you see the movement
There we
speed?
Yeah, in combat.
Where?
On the top.
Right underneath your DAV.
Ah, there,
and
movement
your-
speed. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we all have the same, right? I mean, that would make sense.
You probably all do. Yeah, there's there are 2 qualities that affect this at level 1, and none of you have this.
Okay. Okay, so what happens?
All right. So, Bob, you get either 1 major action or 2 minor actions.
But doesn't Arista have
and
first,
your
or?
movement.
No, he's doing
Bob
first.
initiates the combat, and then
Yeah.
he
Okay.
gets to do 1 thing basically, or 2 minor things.
So I rushed in, and I attempted to chop off with my longsword the big guy that's holding a bark
All right,
keep.
this guy. All right. In that case,
I tried to chop his arm off from right where I
really
am.
quick go for through aiming for body parts. You are aiming for hand
One
in
of the
this
arms.
case. Arm.
Aiming for
Okay.
one of the arm at the shoulder.
All right. In that case, you're going for one of the arms. That means you get a -6 to your attack roll
Oof.
because you're aiming for an arm. Just as a little bonus, if you deal enough damage, you can actually cut off the arm. Right, I need you to roll your attack roll. It says under combat what your modifier for the attack roll is. You can just roll a d20 and add that if you like to.
The attack. I thought I rolled with since I was using my longsword. I thought I used the character sheet and used one hand melee.
You may get extra stuff. That's why you instead just roll a d20 and add what it says under combat.
Under combat with melee weapons, or where?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Melee weapons. It says the 80k. That's your attack bonus.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So slash roll 1d20
Whoop.
7 2. Because I thought I used the one-handed melee for the roll for the combat skills.
You can do that too. That is already added in that attack bonus. I basically pre-calculated it for you. What your
Okay, because
normal attack
that's
bonus
why
for
I
the
thought
attack is.
that's what I.
It's
thought
not
that
just your unarmed attacks, because you are a weapon master, so it adds +2. A weapon expert, sorry. And also you get certain other
So should I just roll my one-handed melee under combat?
You can do that too and add the bonus, but you already rolled a 7 on your die, and you just.
I was just
and
asking.
your
'Cause that was
bonuses.
just a straight roll because I didn't know because I couldn't.
That's okay. So basically, if you let me open your character sheets. If you look under combat, you're using a longsword.
Yeah.
And
So it'd just be a +5, right?
hold on. You do not
So that
have
would be-
the weapon expert. Yeah, it's a +5 for you.
So 15. No, I did
12.
that entirely wrong.
7 plus
yeah,
5
12.
is 12. Yes.
I tried to do 7 plus 7.
Quick math.
And he gets to roll evasion, but he rolls with disadvantage because, first of all, he's holding someone, and second of all, he did not expect you to rush up and just fucking attack him. So. Right, and that is a 4 to try and evade your 12.
So he
Which
hits.
Hold on. We did say he's aiming for a body part, which means he gets a -6 to his attack roll.
Still hits,
luckily,
though.
12 -6 is still more than 4,
Yep.
which means you hit. And you can now roll damage.
Damage! Chop his arm off!
Oh shit! I typed that wrong.
Come on, Buckhead!
8 plus 2. Would I add anything else?
Do you have any athletic skill ranks if you go to your character sheet? No, you do not. So,
skill.
no, you don't add anything else. Let me check 100 melee real quick. I don't think you get to.
But isn't
add
he
any-
using like a two-handed?
Oh,
No,
he's using a longsword, which is a one-handed weapon.
Ah,
On
okay.
the- Oh, didn't you? You said that, right?
Yeah, I'm using the longsword.
Right.
I'd be
Nope.
one-handed.
Nothing else you can add.
Okay, because I'm at rank 3.
All right, that's 10 points of damage. That's
Is the arm
not
gone?
enough. No, the arm is not gone, but he's heavily wounded. You bypassed all kinds of armor, basically. And they're only wearing like a little bit of armor around their torso. And by aiming for the arm, you ignore that. But you're heavily wounding him, and with that, they kind of turn around and they start drawing their weapons. And
But wait,
Aristia.
okay, so it was not yet an opportunity attack because it was the first strike, right?
Yeah, basically, it was the first strike. This was not yet in the turn order.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so now that, what can I do for minor?
You already used your major action as you didn't get a full round. You only got one major action or 2 minor actions.
Oh, okay.
Since you used a major action, you do not have anything else to do.
Okay.
All right,
I just
Aristia.
ready my sword.
it is your turn.
So
You see Bob just cleaving into this guy's arm.
Did he drop the barkeep?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes, he does.
I
After
mean, that would
10
make
points of
sense.
damage. Yes.
With the
Oh,
fucking
just
sword
that.
stuck in his arm, he's like, oh, I'm holding on.
It's not that important to hold on to the bartender.
Yeah.
At this point. Aristia.
So I use my pistol
Mhm.
to attack the guy next to Bob, the one that rolled 19.
The guy next to Bob.
Which one? This one?
The one that rolled 19. No, the other.
This one.
Ah, okay.
This one. This one.
This one.
Right.
The effects are coming into
The
play.
one on the bottom. Right. Got it. Okay. In that case, you take out your pistol, and I believe it's a minus
Since
take it out,
I
you make
am
attack.
one thing, since I do have a sniper quality and I am aiming for his head, I
Yes.
am bypassing any shield armor.
That's true. You're bypassing any shield armor. They do not wear any shields. But you're aiming for the head, which I think gives you a -8 modifier on your attack roll.
And do I use just a d20 or do I use my pistol skill?
You
it's
use
a
your
normal
you
roll.
use your pistol skill normally, unless you have any other bonuses that you add to that. And I believe if you look to combat, it just says +4, which means apparently you do only use your pistol skill.
Yeah, I just have +4. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
So-
roll your pistol skill then.
Okay. 18.
All right. 18. You get a minus. Let's see, head -8. Yeah, so it's a 10 for
So
you.
10.
Right. But he gets to roll an evasion test
I
against
mean,
that.
I think he should.
Oh.
Okay.
Ha!
Okay. I'm not saying.
Well, he rolls a natural 1, which means
Oh, I
he
got
does
a-
not get to evade.
It
I also get
definitely
an
hit.
extra attack.
And
Damn.
you hit the head, which does the following. Hitting the head. If you hit either the head or the eye of your target, instead of rolling damage, treat your damage as if you had rolled the maximum number on all damage dice.
Oh! Oh,
Welcome to
Jesus.
headshots.
Like, what type of attack was that?
That was a ranged attack with a revolver.
But
Yes.
wait, you decreased Aristia's life, not the guy's health.
Aristia still has only 2 HP because that's how much she recovered from your portion after you
Oh,
knocked her out.
shit! Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
You fucked up from there.
Sorry about
Yes.
that.
Right, so how much damage do you deal?
I mean, she had it coming.
Where do I combat?
Combat, yeah.
And where was that?
So under your ranged weapons, it says the damage from your revolver.
It's 1d6 piercing +4.
So you roll 1d6 and then you add the +4.
You do not have to roll.
Because
you take
it's
the
max.
maximum
Yeah,
number
it's just
because
the
it was
max.
a headshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
that's
So then
10.
it's 6 plus
10
4.
points of damage. All right,
10,
let me check something else. That's not a melee attack. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, you hit the head. That's 10 points of damage.
Yes.
And again, no armor there. He just takes the bullets. He's still alive. You kind of you hit kind of like the side of his head. You just do not manage to kill him with that, but that hurts a lot. Anything else you want to do? You still have your... No, you do not have your minor action. You have your movement.
Yes. I guess I just thought I'm 10. I move 6 meters behind a table for cover,
All right.
and that's all.
All right. Well, the guy that you just shot in the head, it's his turn. And he is baffled and kind of like immediately with his free hand, he starts holding his head where you shot him. And with the other hand, he takes a swing at Bob, who's close to him, with his saber.
I'm going to use my rank 2 skill for one-handed melee and try to parry.
All right. I believe you have to get hit for that first, right? It just increases your armor class.
So
Your
you
armor.
can add your one-handed melee ranks to the evasion test against incoming attacks while wielding a one-handed melee weapon.
Oh, right. Never mind. Right? Yeah, you can add that. All right. And he attacks first. And he rolls with plus... Oh, that's not a lot. He rolls a 10 to attack. Now your evasion roll, please. A lot more. Yeah,
So
you
I do
effortlessly evaded completely. You don't take any damage.
No, I said would I do damage with the parry?
No, the parry is just like you impose your weapon and you just shrug, kind of like deflect the attack.
Okay. That's why I was asking.
Don't worry. All right. Well, that was his turn. Yeah, he does nothing else.
Is it me?
It's
Now
Bob's
Bob.
turn.
Ah.
So I'm going to attack the guy that got shot in the head.
Right.
With my longsword.
Right.
It's just a normal swing, pretty much. I ain't going for any particular body shot.
All right. In that case, you don't take any negative modifiers, and you basically you would hit the torso if you hit. All right. Roll your attack roll, and he gets to roll the evasion against it. The guy who just swung at you, right?
Yeah. No, not swung. Yeah, the guy that's just swung at me that got shot in the head.
Yeah, the 19.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. He manages to evade your attack.
Okay, so then I'm gonna also use my extra attack
Right. To make a second attack.
to make a second attack.
He doesn't evade this time. Please roll damage.
1d10. Ah, 3 damage.
3 points of damage. All right. It gets reduced to 2 points of damage because of the armor that he, like a little bit of padding that he has on his torso.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. By the way, little roll 20 feature that you can do if you take damage or heal. If you click on your token and in the green circle where your number is, where your health is, and you type in +1 or -1, then it will add that to your current health or reduce your current health by it.
That's cool.
Right. All right. Is that all you do? You still have a minor action and movement.
What would be considered a minor action?
Let's see. There are
Farting.
Considered a minor action. Minor action. I mean, crying is a free action. You can draw or style a weapon. You can interact with objects. You can pack or unpack an object. So, like, take something out of your backpack or put something in your backpack. You can hand over an object or take an object from someone else. You can toss an object to someone else. You can shove someone as a minor action. You can grapple someone as a minor action.
Could you shove the guy like that got hit in the head like a little bit back towards me?
Okay, not shove him that far.
No, like just a little push so he's closer to me. So if I'm standing there, then I don't get the opportunity attacks from this guy, like from the rest.
You can only shove him directly away from you. So if you're shoving right now, you shove him to this space.
Right.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my second longsword.
You can do that?
Well, I have the dual wield option, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, but the dual wielding does the following. Let's see, dual wielding here. When you have a weapon in your main hand and another weapon in your offhand, you are dual wielding. While dual wielding, you gain the following benefits. When you use the attack major action, for each attack, you can choose whether to make it with your main weapon or with your offhand weapon. The number of attacks you can make with your attack major action is defined by the appropriate skill for your main hand weapon. In your case, your longswords.
Yeah, I know. I was pulling out my second longsword and preparing for.
Yeah, it's a
more fighting.
minor action.
Yeah, as a minor action because I only had the one sword out.
Right.
So I'm pulling out my second one as a minor action and ready for combat.
All right. Got it. Perfect.
Like I'm taking it seriously now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's going serious mode.
All right.
All right.
Consider me having 2 extra attacks since I have the ambidextrous whenever I have both weapons out.
Oh wait, does it do that?
Because if both weapons are out, would give you another extra attack.
While dual wielding, you can benefit from extra attacks of your hand weapon. If both weapons would give you extra attacks, only one that gives you more attacks applies.
Which
So
means
I
you,
would
you
get
basically
ambidextrous.
just get. It doesn't matter what weapon you have in the second in your offhand. You just have 2 attacks, and you can swap out
Well,
the.
with my rank 3, that's why I was asking if I got 2 extra, or like the 2 extra attacks from ambidextrous.
No, it doesn't stack. It
It's
doesn't
just
stack.
one extra.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's also not one extra. So if you have 2 weapons in your hand, you can make 2 attacks. You can use
But
your
I also
extra
have
attack.
my rank in melee, one-handed melee, where I gain another extra attack.
Yeah, and that is where you get that extra attack from. Otherwise, you do not have an extra attack.
In my one-handed melee, it says in rank 3 I get the extra attack, and then
Yeah, exactly. That's where you get 1 extra attack from.
both
So you
weapons
can
would
attack
do
twice.
extra attack.
Dual wielding, like it is in D&D, doesn't work here. So just because you have a weapon in both hands doesn't mean you get to attack with both.
Well, no, that's not what I'm asking. I was asking if I just gained a third extra attack from having 2 weapons out. And
I'm saying
rank.
you do not. Because
Okay, that was my
you only gain the extra attack feature from the weapon that gives you more attack actions.
Okay, that's
more
what I was
attacks.
asking.
Which in this case, since both are one-handed and you get 2 attacks on one-handed weapons, you have 2 attacks. But you can choose with which weapon you make it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, is if I got 2 extra attacks because of my rank and ambidextrous. And you said no, so I stuck with that.
Right.
Can
There
I
you go.
now fucking attack? Can I now fucking stab this guy?
Yes, it's not your. It's not your
Fucking
turn.
hell, let's get over here and stab this bitch in his ass. Alright?
All right.
So,
Can?
I have like 2, okay, same fucking question. I know Ren just asked a question. I have like a knife and a dagger. Can I stab with both or just with one?
You can. Do you have at least 3 ranks in one-handed melee?
Where do I see that?
On your character
I have
page.
4. Yeah.
Yes, then you can. Then you can attack with each of them.
Okay, good. I am also ambidextrous and weapon experts on the one-handed. So do I get like +2 or is that already included in the?
The weapon expert is already included in the weapons. What is not included is, do you have any athletics ranks?
Athletics? Yeah, 2.
Perfect. So the first attack that you land deals 2 extra damage.
Okay, so like what do I roll?
So for now, you make an attack roll. You make a one-handed melee roll with like a +2 bonus.
Okay, so like a d20 or what?
Yeah,
You-
roll d20
or
with
just click on one-handed melee on the modifier.
One-handed melee mod, boom. Okay, +5.
All right, and now you add +2 to that.
But also the modifier from the one-handed melee,
It's
or?
already included in the results. It just tells on the it just tells
down
on the,
there,
on the
18.
top right what your modifier is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 18
with
plus
another
2.
+2 from your
Athletics.
no, this +2 comes from your weapon expert.
Wait, what? So I have the roll, and I had just +2 on that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
from your
which
weapon
is 20.
right, and that is your total to hit.
Okay.
All right, and now he gets to try and evade that. But here's the thing: since he was already attacked once this turn, he is crowded. That
Okay.
means he gets a -1 to his next evasion roll.
Okay.
Which means I just roll this and I go -1, which is 11, and you hit.
Okay.
So now you roll damage, and you add to your damage from your whatever weapon you choose. You add +2 from your because of your athletic skill ranks.
Okay. So I go to combat melee weapons, and there I see knife and dagger are 1d4 +4 slashing. That's what it says here.
Do you have +4 body?
I don't know. It just says here, like on my my melee weapons, it says knife, and then attack is +7, and then damage. Oh, that's damage, right? I need like, I'm not sure what should I roll now.
Let me check real quick. You do not have, but that's because from your athletics. So yeah, you roll 1d4 +4 on your first attack.
Okay.
You can whether you attack with your knife or with your dagger, that determines the damage type.
Ah. Okay. But I attack with both, right?
Well, you attack with one weapon at a time.
Ah, okay, and then I complete the thing again. Okay. So 1d4, I guess. Now let's try the knife, I guess. 1d4.
Right.
4. Great. +4.
+4.
It's 8 plus
you
2.
You can already describe to me how you kill him.
Well, I stab him in his asshole. And basically what's happening is all of a sudden, like, my fucking blade is all brown. And that's fucking disgusting. And this guy is like sort of like screaming, and I like pull it out and I throw him to the ground. And then you know how the samurai always do the cool swish and the blood comes off? I do the same thing into the face of the enemies with the shit of the blade. Bam! And so all the shit like splashes like to the enemies. And I'm telling them, okay, who wants to get the next doctor's exam?
The next prostate exam right here. Oh man. Right. You kill him.
Yeah, he
Damn.
did. Fucking
Ouch.
Killed by blade up ass and shit
Yes.
on face.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Died of embarrassment.
He deserves the most. Which was like, who was this guy? Was this one of the guys who like before?
He was one of the quiet ones.
Okay.
This is the loud one, the
Okay.
jokey one, and this is the big guy.
Okay. I still have the other attack, right, with my other weapon.
Yeah. Actually, you know this guy's name because he already said it.
Oh, that's Brian. Ah, okay.
Right.
Good.
And
So
I also think you're out of movement speed.
So can I now I would like to attack this guy then. Can I? Is it possible?
You have your offhand attack. Question is whether you have enough movement speed left.
Right, like I came from here. Wait, where do I do this? The measurement, right? This was
8 meters. So
10
you only
meters.
Oh yeah, so I can only move here forward, right? I can only go to the 10 meters
Yeah.
here.
Right.
This would be also 10. Ah, but I'm already here. So wait, I need to check from here, right? So this was 8 meters. And I can only move 2 more meters. Okay. I cannot move to the same spot, right? That doesn't make sense. But can I move to the
You
spot?
can move to the spot where the guy is lying on the floor. Yes.
Okay, that's good. Then I probably have to fucking fight Brian, son of a bitch. But okay. I'm gonna attack the big one, the tall one, with my other knife.
All right. He also got attacked once, so
Yeah.
he's also crowded, which means he also gets a -1. You roll your normal attack roll.
So this is again combat and no
No, it's
character.
one-handed melee.
One-handed
and you add
melee.
The +2
Right.
from your weapon expert.
What is that? Okay, 14, and then +2 is 16.
All right, and he gets to evade with an 18. He dodges.
Fucking son of a bitch. Okay.
But doesn't he?
He gets
Well,
he gets
he still
-1.
dodges
This is 17. Still dodges.
So he still dodges.
Close one. Okay. Well, I can't do anything else, right?
Nope.
Yep.
Right.
That's it then.
All right.
I'm gonna go grab some food
Go ahead.
until the round
Uh,
finishes.
Well, I mean, Brian attacks you.
And he walks away.
Wow. He just walks away.
I guess we shall wait.
We shall take a quick break until he's back.
Well,
This is why you have food off to the side, bud.
Yep, I do. I have snacks with
That's
me.
why you bring snacks.
Yeah. So how's your guys' day going?
Going good.
I think it's going very good.
Nice.
I'm surprised I was able to sleep.
Me too.
I wasn't sleeping.
What time is it to drop where you are, Ren?
1:15.
PM, right?
Yeah, PM.
Okay.
I'm planning to have a moment with our beaver boy and kick him in the nuts.
We're gonna see how that turns out.
I will see.
And combat's not over.
So what's happening?
Yeah, we're raining on you, Rain, because they're attacking you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. So Brian attacks you.
Okay.
Okay, got a question. Is Brian in my melee range?
No, he's not. He's over here, and your melee range is 2 meters. Don't worry, that's not the only attack that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Brian rolls a 13 to hit. I need an evasion roll from you, Vincent.
Woo!
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Right, yeah, you evade. That was his only attack. He is done. Big guy turns around, holds his arm with with his hand, and with his hurt arm, he then takes out a also kind of like a saber, and he attacks Bob. Bob, you're also
Parry.
grounded. You get a -1 to your evasion.
Still
But the
gonna
parry
have my
applies, so
one-handed skill.
you get your
I get a +2.
yes. Roll evasion, please.
I'm doing it.
Woo!
Well-
11.
11. Okay, that's good. Because he rolled a 9 total. He gets a +2 on his attack. But he misses. He gets a second attack though. And he still goes for you.
Okay, a parry again.
Well, God damn it. Well, he misses. He rolls a net 1. What the heck? Alright. Well.
Well, since
It's
I parried, do I kind of throw his sword away from shaking it off since he rolled a nat 1?
no.
Oh, so they don't get
Nat 1 just means he doesn't hit no matter what the total is. Right. So the other guy, he also takes out his saber and he tries to attack you, Bob.
Okay.
Takes a swing at you.
We'll parry again.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oof.
I don't
Ooh.
parry.
No amount of parrying is gonna help that. All right, you take damage. He did hit you normally, so on your torso. If any torso armor applies, it does. So your default armor value, your DAV, counts here. And he deals 6 points of slashing damage,
So
reduced
5.
by your armor. Yes. There we go. That's his attack. That's his turn.
Okay.
Big guys already went.
That one dead.
It's on me again.
Yes.
Right? Again, I use my revolver to hit
The guy in the middle.
No, because I'm afraid I'm gonna hit either you or Bob.
Is that
I'm
possible?
gonna go.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I would say move first.
So,
have a option.
yeah, I am first going to move 6 meters to the other table.
All right.
And from here, I'm going to get my revolver and shoot this guy.
All right. Take a shot. Do you aim at a specific body part or just shoot at him in general?
Just shoot him at him in general.
All right.
So, again, just a rifle. I'm sorry, a pistol.
Right. Just a pistol roll, yes.
Ooh,
You roll a natural 1, unfortunately. Usually...
that was almost 19. Fuck, man.
Usually meets it, beats it, which would mean if you have the same as the enemy on his evasion roll, then you would hit. But since you rolled a nat 1, that doesn't apply anymore. You automatically miss.
Alright, so
Right.
I end my turn.
All right. Bob, do you
I'm
think?
going to attack big guy.
A big guy?
Fuck him
All
up,
right.
man.
Well, gotta change my.
You gotta fuck him up, man.
That one. Okay. I had to change it. I'm sorry. So I am going to use my main hand.
What is it with the 5s? Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. You hit.
15. So so 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. His armor reduces it by 2 to 3 points of damage.
And I'm going to strike at him again with my offhand with a extra attack.
All right.
That's pretty dope that we have 2 dual wielders in the team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
7. 9.
He gets a -1 because he's crowded by Vince.
He's still
He still evades though.
yeah.
So basically, the crowded thing works this way: for every enemy beyond after the guy that attacks you, that is around you, you get a -1 on your evasion roll. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Anything you want to do with your minor action or your movement?
I'm gonna hop backwards to the spot. Just
You
back
would-
away a little bit.
Get opportunity attacks from these two guys.
I also want to.
Ryan, are you sure you want to do
I'm not
that?
gonna-
Because then they'll attack you.
So if I move here, that's not attack of opportunity, right?
It is one attack of opportunity by the big guy.
I guess while he's doing that, I can parry so that
Sure.
as I'm moving. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm
He
gonna move here.
rolls a 21 to hit.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn.
Oh, man, you leave me alone in front of these guys? God damn.
Oh
shit!
20! Which means you automatically evade.
Yo!
Even though he beat your score, you automatically evade.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice. Well, you take no attack.
Fuck.
Right. You moved out of
Then I
the
end my
way.
turn.
God
All
damn
right.
it, man. And now you just leave. Now I'm like facing these 3 guys, and I'm
You are very crowded, yeah.
and I'm even like the smallest guy,
Yeah.
and I have shit on my knife.
Yeah.
Oh God!
What's a little bit of STDs? You know?
Right? Yeah. Do I get maybe
What's a little bit of
do I-
that?
Do I
What's
get
a little bit of that gonorrhea?
Do I get a little bit of damage bonus when I stab him?
They may have lasting effects that they see later
I
on.
They
apply
don't die.
I apply a dot for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, basically. they get herpes.
God damn it, dude. All right, good. So it's my turn, right?
tuberculosis. Yeah.
I tried to stab the big guy.
All right, big guy. He gets to try to evade.
Mm-hmm.
He no longer is crowded.
If I get attacked, pause. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
in
baby.
first place.
All right. Oh shit. That is a 24 to hit. You do hit.
Yeah, I
Roll damage.
mean, yeah. Quick question: like when I go to combat, why does it say at melee weapons, like on my knife and dagger, like +7 attack? What is that? That +7?
The extra +2 comes from your so the +5. The +7 is comprised of the +5 from your one-handed melee skill
Ah, okay,
and the +2 from your weapon master,
okay.
weapon expert.
Okay, and when does the athletics count? Like, because at some point, like, I also had
The
like
athletics only gives you damage to the first attack that you land that
okay,
hits on
okay,
your roll.
okay,
on your
okay, I understand. Good. So I hit the guy, and now comes the damage roll, right?
Yes.
Which
So
means
1d4 plus 4. It's usually only +2. The +4 comes from the athletics bonus. No, wait. No, it doesn't. You would have +6 because you have +4 from a weapon expert. That also gives a +2 to the
Right.
damage.
Okay, so I have +6. So I have 1d4 plus 4 plus 6.
No.
No.
1d4 plus 2 from your body, plus 2 from your athletics.
But athletics says it's +4. No, but or is this not like the modifier here doesn't count towards the
No,
damage?
the ranks from the
Okay.
athletics.
Okay.
And then another +2 from your weapon expert. So plus
Plus
6 in
6.
total.
Okay, but the weapon itself deals 1d4 plus 4 slash.
The +4 is already calculated for everything except the athletics.
Okay, so that +4 turns into a +6.
Yes. Only for the first hit every turn.
Okay. Now a little bit slow, but I'm getting there. Okay.
Don't worry. We got this.
So d4, bam. What do I hit? 2 plus 6 is 8.
That's 8 points of damage. Nice. Gets reduced by 2 to 6 points.
Okay. And then that was a knife. Now comes the dagger. So again, attack roll, right?
Yes.
I am back.
Okay, that's
Welcome back.
17.
17, and he rolls way less. You hit.
And then again, combat. But this time it's not going to be +6, right? 1d4, but only +4, right?
Only +4, yes, because it's the second attack.
Fuck. Right, 5 then.
Okay, -2 makes 3 points of damage.
This motherfucker. Okay.
Well, I mean, you're cutting him up slowly, but steadily.
So now the problem is, like, should I try to move? But I will have like all the opportunity attacks, right? But if I try to move,
Yes. You do not have a major action to disengage, so that's an issue.
well, I'm just gonna stand there and try to do my best. That's it.
Right.
That's it then for me.
All right. Well, it's their turns. Brian, the loudmouth, attacks you first.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, he rolls a 4 to hit.
Well,
You
let's
roll a
hope.
bit-
Let's hope. Evasion. Yay!
Yeah. You
Fuck you,
easily
Brian.
that. Don't forget, you also can do the parry thing, which means you get to add your plus. What is it? +2 from a one-handed melee.
My one-handed melee, like the attack or what? Like the modifier?
Your ranks, I think.
Yes, +4. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's 4. So you add +4 to your
Evasion?
to your evasion rolls.
Oh, shit.
While you are wielding a one-handed melee weapon, yes.
All right, then. Let's fucking do this. I'm getting a little bit more confident now.
All right.
That was Brian. Fuck you, Brian. Next one.
That was his turn. Now it's the guy on the other side.
Oh, okay.
He also tries to attack you.
Why
Although
me?
Bob-
Son of a bitch.
well,
Okay.
they're kind of like ganging
Wait,
up.
you
on
said the
that's
guy.
fine.
You said the guy on the right side, right?
Yeah. Who is next to you?
I'm going to intercept him, which he takes a -3
On his
to
attack roll?
Yeah,
All right.
on his attack roll.
All right.
It goes off of.
I
my
appreciate you
Yeah, he
looking.
rolls on that one.
-2. -2.
He rolls a -2 in total, yeah.
Very
He
nice.
absolutely misses. And you manage to kind of like you intercept and you manage to knock the saber out of his hand.
Oh shit! So he doesn't have a weapon.
He's unarmed now, yeah.
Oh boy. All
Yeah,
right.
he's getting a little less confident now. Big guy tries to attack Vince again.
Yeah.
Can't intercept that one. I'm sorry.
That's all
First
right.
attack.
Oh.
You roll a one regardless.
Well, I mean, sure. I
Like,
guess.
do I still have to roll, or is it automatically
No,
missing?
you do not. It's an automatic miss.
Okay.
Second attack, he gets to. Oh, that's more. Okay, that's a 17 to hit.
Okay, and now I have to roll again evasion.
You could
Need to
use
be
your parry
17.
skill too.
Oh,
+4.
Yeah,
+4 is
perfect.
22.
That's 22. Yeah, easily. You evaded. You parried with your.
Goddamn right, man.
With your knife and shit dagger.
Oh yeah. My shit dagger.
Yeah. Shitty stabby. Anyways, with that, Aristia, it's your turn.
Let's go, Chris.
can I shoot him?
No,
You
please
can.
don't. Please don't
Yeah.
do that. Please don't do that.
Game for the head, right?
Yes.
Please don't.
And with sniper, I am
Please don't.
negating any armor he has.
Don't fucking do that.
Any shield bonus to the armor.
Yes.
Now, I'm assuming you aim for someone else, right?
Obviously.
Which
Let's go for the big guy.
Big guy. Okay.
Yes.
Right. He gets a -1 because Vincent is next to him. He's crowded. Oh no, there's only one guy in his melee, so he's not crowded. Never mind. Yeah, right. That's a 10 to hit. He rolls a
Yes.
5. You hit. You aim for. Wait, you aimed for his head.
No.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
No.
In that case,
I just aim at him. So that's 1d6 plus 4.
Where does the +4 come from?
On my ranged weapon in combat.
It says 1d6 piercing damage.
Yes, 1d6 piercing plus 4.
Where does the +4 come from?
So am I reading it incorrectly? It said revolver, range 40 meters, attack plus 4, damage, 1d6 piercing.
Yeah, the +4 is only for your attack roll, for your 2 hits.
Oh, okay. So I am hitting him 5.
5 points of damage. And he reduces it by 2 to 3 points of damage. All right,
And that's all.
there we go. Bob.
So as my free action, I tell him either stand down or die.
The guy right in front of you. Make an intimidation roll.
That's what I was gonna do.
I give you advantage even because you disarmed him before. So just roll twice, basically. Okay.
I got the 11.
All right. And he goes, you know what? You know what? You do you, man. I'll just be. And he kind of like points towards the door. You know.
I tell him, no, get on your fucking knees. You're under arrest.
Under arrest?
Get on your knees.
Get on your knees and suck my dick, man.
As I point the
kinky.
blade to his throat, making sure he gets on his knees and he cannot leave. That's my
He
free action.
reluctantly, kind of like just goes on his knees and just kind of like hands up and.
But
kneels
wait,
there
why
now.
did the intimidation roll? Oh, because he rolled 5?
Well, he rolled twice. One of them was an 11, and the other one he had advantage.
Yeah,
so the higher
and the
roll
guy
counts.
rolled 5, or?
The guy didn't roll anything. I set the DC.
Ah, okay.
Based on the situation.
Okay.
And I meant it for everyone. Like, if not all of them stand down and stay
Oh,
out of
you meant it
combat.
for everyone.
Yeah.
The guy you managed to
a
disarm,
pretty-
he kneels. The other two don't really seem to oblige
Okay.
or comply, I guess is the word here. Right, you still have your action.
Yeah, I still got my major
your
action.
major action and your movements.
So I'm going to, since he is out of combat now,
Right.
I am
will
going
just
to
remove
like
him from the
stand
initiative
above
order.
him. Yeah, I was going to stand above him and attack big guy.
All right. Yeah, you can just stand in the space and do that. I'll give him this little thing here so we know he's on the ground. And
I'm under him. Why?
now you're over him now.
Okay. And then I attack big guy for my major action.
All right. Then attack. He does get a -1 to his
Yeah.
evasion.
Damn, that's a nat 1.
That's true. That means you just miss.
Extra attack.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice.
10.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he does only have an 8 here because he gets the -1 from
okay.
being crowded from Vincent. Right, you hit. Roll damage.
That's 4 plus 2, so 6.
6 points.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it gets reduced by 2 from his armor.
But oh, he's not dead yet.
No, he's on 1 hit point.
Are you
Oh,
fucking
I'm
kidding
about
me?
to have some fun with this guy.
Oh, he still hangs on somehow.
My knife.
All right.
Yeah, my dagger already
Do
tasted
I still
shit.
have a minor
It's-
action?
You still do, yeah.
I want to push him.
You can
If he
shove
trips
him.
and dies.
Yeah,
I wanna
can you
see if
shove
he
him into
trips
the
and
other guy?
dies.
You can shove him into the other guy. Yeah, sure, why not?
I want to see if he trips and dies.
I need to go fill up
So
my
what would I roll?
cup of water very quick.
Imagine you
Go
crit.
ahead, go ahead.
Imagine
don't
you
worry.
crit now.
You roll an hold on, I think it's athletics. Let me check real quick. Shove.
That would be
You
so fun.
roll athletics, and he contested with either his evasion or athletics. He's gonna choose his athletics because he has a +2 in that.
Ah.
So he rolls a 10.
I roll a 6.
Well, you do not
I
manage
tried to
stop
make him trip and die, damn it.
With his last piece of defiance, he Eric just holds fast against it.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right, Vincent.
All right.
I failed.
I think it goes without saying. My knife is looking for an asshole.
Oh, no.
It's looking for a groin this
Yeah.
time. Say that.
Groin.
Yeah, but it's not that humiliating if you just stab him in the groin. It's much more humiliating if you stab him in the ass.
Might have to.
I mean, you're cutting off his Peter.
Yeah, it's right. Or maybe you slice it from the behind to the front. You get all of them at once in one swoop.
Or front to back.
Or front to back, right? Maybe front to back is even better. But no, I think the ass cheeks have the perfect like curve to guide the blade.
Shut up and just roll.
Yeah. Right.
What did I return to? What's up?
All right. So the big guy. Let's see if I manage to hit something. Oh, I'm not even like that good. So first one misses.
Yeah, he rolled a 16.
First one misses. Maybe second one misses as well. Who knows? Wait. Okay.
And he rolls
Okay, that one
less.
hits.
Definitely less.
Whenever
That hits.
whenever a DM's enemy grows weak, the DM seems to roll better.
Yeah, it's true actually. Yeah.
In the beginning, he was rolling 5.
I'm rolling openly all of this, so
All right. Let's see.
You were rolling 5.
Let's see.
And now you're rolling 10s and 16s.
yeah, and 8s and 7s in between.
So that is 7.
7 points of damage. Yeah, it's the first time you hit. How do you want to do this?
As I said, nicely slicing like filleting a fish from the back of the crack to the front of the groin.
You somehow do that from your position.
Well, you are also short.
I mean, yeah.
So you kind of have that range.
Listen. The
average
thing is,
size.
this guy was trying to hit me anyway, right? So he just looks at me, and what I do is I have my knife. Where's my knife? Here's my knife. I have my knife, and what I do is I go underneath the legs and I slide forward.
Stab and slice.
Yes. So nicely, from the back to the front, I give him another crack.
Right.
Crack.
You're extended, and
He dead.
dies. Like holding his bottom side, he slumps to the ground and just bleeds out. Apparently,
Right? Do I still have a minor action?
You still have your minor action, yeah.
I mean, he's basically dead, right?
He's dead.
Can
He's
I
not
like
basically.
push him like with my feet, like, with my foot, and just kick his head in?
You ran that one.
Roll an athletics test. Let's see if you can do it.
All right. I mean, he can't really roll because he's dead, right?
No, he's not rolling against it. You just
okay.
roll whether you manage to kick in the
Crush
head.
his head.
Yeah.
19.
But with a 19, with a 19, you're very able to.
Nice. I kick his
bash
head
in.
against the bar, like against the bar, just to prove a point. Fucking bitch ass. Good.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my turn.
Right. At that moment, the only guy left really is the loudmouthed one, Brian, and he just kind of saw this happen, and he just goes, "Oh, that ain't worth it." Yeah, it's. You know what, guys? Just please let me live. What
Get
the
on the
hell? It
ground
was,
like your friend here. We need
it
to
was
have
not
a
his
chat.
idea either way, and he kind of pointed the guy you just killed.
I tell him like, get on the ground anyway. We need to have a chat.
Sure, man, whatever you say. No need to be rash about this. And he kind of like slowly puts down his saber and gets on his knees.
Give me the saber. Give it.
He
give
put
it
it
to
down
me.
in front of him. He
I take it.
kind of like just okay.
I take it, and I put it in my bag.
Right.
Combat is over. Woo.
Combat indeed is over, unless you guys, unless Aristia wants to do something. There's still Vincent.
Exactly.
Bag container equipment.
Yeah, I can do something. I move next to Vincent. And I do an Unarmed strike to his groin.
Ooh, okay. That is a.
I parry.
Rain.
I parry.
Looking.
I tried to parry. Let's see if I
you roll
parry.
evasion, and Aristia rolls an unarmed strike, which you have the modifier there. So d20 plus that.
Okay.
What did you roll?
16.
Fuck!
Yes!
God damn.
Oh,
So
my
as
balls!
I'm getting the other two seated at a table and
How much damage do you
make
deal?
sure they don't leave.
Oh, it's 1 damage.
1 blunt damage to
Yes.
your.
But
to
do
your
I not
nuts.
have any, like, armor or something?
I guess you do. Do you have? I guess that would count as, I guess, leg armor.
Or, like, I don't even, like, what do I see? Like, where do I see my armor?
Combat on the left. There's a table.
Like,
I mean, I may not take he may not take damage, but he still can feel it.
Yeah, he still can feel it. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
that's
feel
the point.
I mean, come on, I survived the entire fucking combat without taking damage, and then I'm gonna take for a ball strike damage? I don't believe so. You can't
You
do
have
this to me.
armor on your legs.
I don't. I mean, I have
Right, but
pants.
Then you take
one
damage.
point of blunt damage.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
So as they're doing that, I'm getting the other two seated, making sure they're
can't
unarmed
believe-
and don't go anywhere.
How can I survive the fucking round without taking damage? And then I take an unarmed damage to my fucking ballsack. How is that possible? How does it make any fucking sense? But
That's a
okay.
clip. That's a clip.
That is a clip right there, yeah.
Fucking hell. I was
Entire
so
comedy
happy
has-
even that I survived without taking any damage.
He soldiers through,
My
takes more
goodness.
damage, managed to parry it all, even though he gets all the attacks. And then he takes a kick to the nuts. Takes the damage.
Fucking bullshit.
And as I do it, by the way, I say, "That's for knocking me out, bitch."
I mean, yeah, I guess I can accept that. That makes sense.
That is 6 less damage than she took.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So as I'm getting these guys seated,
Yeah.
I start to have a chat with them. And I say, I take it with the way your clothes look and the way that you guys are being towards that bartender. You guys are the military that has what is it called again?
Deserter. The deserter.
Yeah, are you guys are the military deserters, right?
And they kind of just look at each other and then back at you. And the guy who hasn't talked so far, he says, "No."
I slam one of my long swords into the table and I pull out the great sword and I say, tell the truth.
He says, "Okay, yes, okay, yeah. Yes, we are."
Where are the other two? Like,
We killed them.
No. There
Killed
were
them.
6. There were 6, but these were just 4.
Oh,
I mean, wait, you guys get paid per guy you bring in, right?
yeah, 10
Yeah.
for dead, 20 for alive.
Okay, how about a deal? I tell you where the other two are, and you let me go. And then the other guy goes, "Hey, what the f, man?"
I tell him no, you're I tell him no.
I mean, you're lucky that we bring you in alive, right? The other guy's
You're like
dead.
you're not like her.
I-
I tell him you're lucky you're not
and
like the big guy who had his fucking crack split from the front back to the front.
And I immediately ran up to them, to Beaver Boy and Bob. Like, listen, boys. We may be able to do something here. I'm trying to hint to tell them we're gonna let them all go. They give us information, then we kill them. So I'm not sure if you guys will figure that out. And my camera is not working.
I have a proposition. I just walked to the guy that said that he's gonna tell us where the other two are, and I put my shit stained blade up to his nose, and I tell him, "Listen here, buddy. Listen, if you don't want the same thing to happen to you that happened to your buddies over there, you're gonna tell us right now where these two guys are, okay? Or I'm gonna open you from the back like a backpack. You understand?"
Yeah, you don't even need to roll. He just goes, "Oh, okay, just please take the thing away."
Okay, take it away.
He just has that. He has
Okay.
that crazy face. He's just going.
Yeah. The other guy goes. Starts. Yeah.
So I make them give us information, even though we're not letting them go. We're all doing it.
Well, yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
at this point, the guy that, especially the guy that was just, well, shit on, kind of.
Had shit on.
And he says, "All right. Well, the other two are currently there's a like farmer's house somewhere south outside of town, and they're over there asking for donations."
Okay.
All right. So I make them stand up.
They
I'm
do.
gonna put Rain on the back of them, and I said, hold the knife up to their throat because we're gonna go have a little chat with them.
Alrighty.
As I hold my longsword up to the other guy's neck.
By the
Then we
way,
go to
can
the
we also
location
collect the
that's-
weapon from the other guy?
You can, yeah.
What is
I
that
thought
weapon?
He dropped it.
Oh, he
Another
dropped.
saber.
What is it? Also a saber. So two
Well,
sabers.
it was dropped for him, but yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
right.
dropped
Yeah,
for
right. Good.
It was another saber, yeah.
So now we have two more sabers, which is cool, I guess. Good. By the way, so we're leaving the bar now with them.
Yep, we're going towards the farm with blades against their necks.
I asked them, why did you desert? Like, what happened?
And they kind of look at each other again before answering, and then one guy says, "Well, we were stationed. There's this. How do we put this?
I hold the blade a little tighter to his neck.
Don't worry, I'm telling you, it's just we were part of a crew on a military vessel, and we kind of crash landed, and let's just say our captain didn't exactly treat us well enough to buy our loyalty.
Mm.
Doesn't matter.
So
You take that to the higher ups. We're going to go talk to your other
Yeah,
people now.
that's not a good reason. I thought you guys had a good reason. Let's go.
It's not an excuse in my book.
So we're going. So we're moving down. We going like we're moving.
We're going south. They're showing
Here?
us the way
Somewhere
to the
here?
farmhouse.
basically, these are the fields, right? South
okay.
Of, River Hop.
Okay.
Like a couple kilometers walk.
Mm-hmm.
And right, this is by the way what the party token is for. Party. Bloop.
Party!
And let's add a little bit of that to make it pop more. All right. So you walk south. It takes you a while.
Also, before we left, we asked if the bartender could keep an eye on the bodies, so that way no one else can like collect the reward for us.
True.
He's like, sure, yeah, sure, whatever.
And I want my fucking pint,
But one pint coming right up.
and I'm not gonna pay for it. I look at
Of course, it's on the house. You just
Thank you.
potentially saved my life, I guess.
Thank you. That's only what I wanted. Because
I just wanted to make that clear before we did leave. Like,
Right.
I forgot to mention that.
Do you want your pint to go, or like when
Yes,
you're back?
to go. Thank you.
And he immediately kind of like
I'll
makes
take.
you one and
I mean, I take the
hands it
glass
over.
with me as well.
you get like an ale mug,
Yeah.
and he
Add that to my
pulls a pint for
inventory.
you, draws a pint for you. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear before, because I forgot to say that earlier.
All right.
ADHD. Mind going
Don't worry,
everywhere.
don't worry. All right, you guys go south, and you eventually come up to this farmhouse, which is surrounded by animal pens, basically, with cows. And the cows seem unbothered completely. And the farmhouse, the main entrance door is open, and you hear voices from inside. And
I'm
like
gonna-
rummaging, basically.
I'm gonna yell.
No. Okay, like I stop Bob before he does that, and I tell him, "Yo, chill a little bit. Let these guys call them out. Let them call them so they come outside and they don't expect anything."
Fair enough.
So I hold the knife to the throat of one of the guys and I'm like, "Don't play any dumb games. Call these guys out. We don't want to fight."
I mean, they carried you the entire time.
All right, man.
You had your knife above at his neck like this.
Yeah.
And you were just like getting.
Just careful with the thing. And then one of them goes, "Guys, come out real quick. We're gonna have a talk." And then you hear a voice from inside going, like yelling something that you can't understand. It's like really muffled. But the rummaging noises stop. And eventually, two people emerge. Also in like military-ish uniform. One of them with a like a pilot helmet, like a little leather cap with goggles.
Okay.
And he has a rifle in a holster on his side. And as they see you, the one guy just draws his rifle, his revolver, sorry, and he kind of like aims it at you. And he goes, "The fuck are you doing with our guys?"
Well, you see, they kind of started a fight with the bartender, and we killed your other two. So I suggest you drop your weapons.
And roll intimidation, I guess.
How about? Well, I don't have enough for persuasion.
What's the time, by the way?
In game, it's barely. Well, I mean, you did have a 7 kilometers hike.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it's like afternoon.
Okay, but the sun is still out, right?
It is still out, yeah.
Okay. Good. So
9.
A 9. All right. Well,
I have a -3 in it, unfortunately.
you're just too
Well,
nice. You're
he-
just too nice of a guy.
yeah, he's just. It's the bucket. It doesn't really help.
It's the bucket.
Right, they can't even see you. They just see the bucket talking to them. That's true.
What if
Yeah,
I
with
take
like
off
a-
my bucket and say, and gain it in a like advantage?
You gain the advantage because you have the guys. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Take the bucket off. With that face that not even a mother could love.
Damn.
It's still
a
9.
It's still a 9, yeah. So he just
Oh, I just
Kind
put
of-
it back on. Still, no, it's fine. Okay.
He kind of he hesitates for a moment. You see his hands shaking a bit, and then he takes a shot, and the shot misses you, just like on the ground right next to you. And he goes, "I won't. Next one will hit."
I immediately
I
shut
could
back.
I say I could tell you're shaking.
You should back. You say, Aristia.
So I immediately pull up my roller shot, but I don't actually aim at him, but next to him, so that it can graze him, like be very close to him.
Sure. You know what? Still make a pistol roll.
I'm also saying something because I still have the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
19!
19, nice.
Oh yeah,
And,
you perfectly you just graze him, and he gets a little cut on his cheek.
And I said, next time I won't mess.
Right. What do you say? Sorry, Rain.
Me? I mean, I still have the guy in front of me, and I'm standing like I'm holding him like this, and I have the knife behind him, and I'm like, guys, can we please not do this? I literally have 2 shit-stained knives, and I don't want to have another one. So please, can you just come with us? Because that's the easiest way. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna use your friend here as a meat shield. I'm gonna walk to you, and I'm gonna give you a second butthole. You understand?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think both me and
roll-
Ray should roll initiative, the intimidation.
Well, you can both roll intimidation. You can both roll with advantage after that. Holy shit.
Okay, so I rolled twice. I have 6, and I have 10.
What is here? Oh wow.
Social skills.
No,
Okay.
intimidation is actually really, really low for me, so we'll see. Okay, that's bad. And then another one.
One.
Yeah.
Well, it's better. 50% better. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm not even
Okay.
like I'm not intimidating. I just say brutal stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like
Which-
I'm not intimidating as a person, but I just say it how it is. You know.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
No worries,
That's
man.
okay.
That's
okay.
fine. We did a little roleplay.
What happened? Because I wasn't paying
well-
attention. It was my mother.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So they basically Aristia grazed his cheek with a bullet in response to him shooting right next to you, and Rain just kind of like intimidated them with his shit-stained knives. Yeah, and they cannot refuse. Get it? Because
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, he basically just opens his hand and the revolver drops to the ground, and he just goes, "Fuck that, man!" Oh no! And he raises his hands, and the other guy, who's like standing a little bit behind him, goes, "Just like that." Ah, for fuck's sake! Yeah, but what's going on? Who are you guys?
Literally nobody. We're nobody. We just want the money. But I have an offer.
Yeah.
Like if you have 20 pounds, then we'll let you go.
If you have, let's see, we have 4 alive. If you come up with 20 pounds per person, we'll let you go.
Oh wait, is it 20 pounds per person?
Yes.
Yep.
Holy
And
shit!
10 pounds for a dead guy.
All right.
So
But if you don't have that, you're still coming with us.
Yep.
Either way.
Well then,
So it's either you give us the money or
We get the money.
hold on. The guy in the back says, "Wait, hold on. So if I give you $20, you let me go.
Per person.
you per
You
person.
give me $20, you let me go.
No.
What?
I mean, I give you $20, you let me go, right?
Yes.
Well,
Sure.
I guess.
All right. I mean, that's all you had to say. And he takes out like a. He reaches behind the door slowly, and he goes, "Don't worry, I'm just getting the money." And he takes out like a sack, and he takes out and he just empties it on the floor in front of him, and there's like lots and lots of coins. And he goes, "That should be at least $20."
Count it.
Sure. And he starts counting. 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies.
Oh shit, these are pennies. Oh my god.
2 shilling, 3 pennies, 2 shilling, 4 pennies, 2 shilling, 4 and 5, 9 pennies. And he like that continues for a while, and he eventually comes up with 21 pounds and 3 shillings and 2 pennies.
Wow. Okay.
So I tell him, come. I'm going to tell him, come closer.
Like with the money, right?
Yeah, of course.
And he kind of like scoops it up and he puts it back into the sack. It takes him a moment. And then he takes the sack and he slowly, carefully comes over to you. And the other guys go, "What the fuck, man?" And he kind of like holds out the sack to you.
I'm going to attempt to knock him out.
Make an unarmed strike. He gets to evade.
Oh!
He does evade.
He does evade.
So
Like, just-
as I'm going to try to knock him out, I'm going to say, so you're going to save yourself, but not help your comrade in arms. You're disrespectful. I should kill you on the spot.
Is that the one I asked you whether that's the deal, and we have a deal.
We said per person, not just you.
I asked if I give you $20, you let me go.
Buddy, I'm not
And
sure if you
you're
understand, but you're not in a position to
you're
make any
still not-
demands.
You're still not wanting to protect your comrades in arms, knowing they're
I can't. That's all the money I have.
Well, then all of you are coming with us. You can keep your shilling. You can keep your 20 pounds. That might get you out of whatever you're going to get into.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
You're coming with us. I was hoping you'd have enough money to let your comrades in arms go. But if you don't have that, then I can't let you go.
Alrighty, these guys come with
What
us.
if I give you something that's more valuable?
What would that be?
And he looks at the pilot guy, who then kind of like starts shaking his head. No. And he goes, yes. It's either that or they take it. They
At
take
least-
it with them.
At least show us.
Come on, man.
And the pilot goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Sure. And he reaches into his pocket. And-
Oh shit!
What?
I think I know what that might be, but I'll let you talk. What is it? What do we see?
And
Oh,
he
no, my
takes out.
stream's dying.
Your stream's dying. Oh no.
Okay, it's back.
And he as his hand comes back out, he opens it up and he holds in his open palm three
Power course.
little power cores.
I knew it.
Right.
I
And
fucking knew
they
it.
glow with a teal color. So you have like little metal and glass contraptions that glow brightly.
Oh yes,
How much
I
I
am.
asked them.
Each one of
I
them
asked-
roughly the size of a ping pong ball.
How much are each of those?
I don't know, a lot?
More than $20, my friend. More than $20.
Wait, you said
So-
green, right?
Teal.
Blue.
Teal.
Teal.
More than $20.
Can I roll an alchemy check
That would actually be an economy check to check how much is something is worth.
I'm gonna roll economy.
And go ahead.
9. My rolls are shit.
You have no idea, but you're pretty sure it's a lot. Power cores are extremely rare.
Oh yeah, they are. I'm gonna have a party in my tent. Oh, that's gonna be great.
Well, there's 3 of them, so each of us can take one.
Yep. That's the math on that, and
Someone
I
else
like
roll
it
economy and see how much
quite
it
a
is.
bit. Now the thing is, I have a question, dear pilot. How come you're in the possession of these power cores if you can barely scrape by with 20 pounds?
When our ship crashed, we crashed close to ruins. And, well, when we took shelter there for the first night while we were trying to make repairs, we found these
You found these. Where?
in the ruins.
Did you find anything else?
Nothing that we have on us.
That's oddly vague.
Well, the rest the captain took with him on his ship.
The captain, who is also a deserter, or not?
I believe not. I think they didn't get the ship working, and yeah.
All right. So I'm not in the business of destroying lives. I don't really care, except if you guys are witches. Are you witches?
No.
Okay, good. So then I have no business with you. But I do like these power cores, and I need to have some more meals in my tent. So I vote. So we take the power cores and leave these guys be. Poor guys. We bothered them enough. What do you say?
Well, two of them you bothered to death.
Yeah. I mean, they had it coming. Gotta be honest, they had it coming, right?
Bothered him a new one. Yeah.
Yep. What do you say, guys?
Oh,
So I'm gonna
You
knock
said,
the one that I have out. I'm gonna knock the one that I have out for shits and giggles.
Christ.
And tell 'em
You
take-
said.
And then I'll tell them take them after you give us the power cores.
Mm. Wait. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Shitty roll.
Too.
Yeah. No idea what they're worth, but a lot. You know
Can't I,
what? You know what? You know what yours was worth.
Yeah, mine's 200. But I think it was blue.
Holy shit, you have something
yours
worth
is the
that's
blue one, yeah.
200 pounds? Oh boy!
How the fuck
No, yours
do you
was
think I'm
yours
powering
was
my arm?
no. Yours was green.
Mine is green. Okay.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I have my...
Give us the 3 power cores, knock out the guy that I'm holding, and then let them go.
Good.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
So I hope we all agree that we split these in 3, right?
Well, yeah, each one must
But
take
yeah.
one.
Good. So we can all add then... Can we all add 1 power core to our backpack?
Yes, you can now add them. He would give them to you, and the 4 of them would kind of just scramble, basically.
Power core, and like, what is the description of the power core? Power core, what?
So basically, a power core is like a little
What's its
device that glows, as far as you can tell right now.
Okay.
You know that engineers use them to make or to power all sorts of very fancy contraptions.
Mm-hmm.
What's the size
That's
of
what you
it?
know about it. The size of it, I think these ones are 1/5.
Okay. Then we have 1.
It automatically calculates then if you put 1/5 in, it automatically calculates the weight of it for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to the tavern, and then I gotta call it a day
All right.
because I gotta go
have
pick
a
up my brother.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I also go in there because I need to have a drink, of course.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go also. Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink and then I'm going to the forest, setting up my tent and sleeping there, right? Being very
I'm just gonna see
happy.
if I can get free
All right.
room and board for that night and call it a day.
Well, you guys go back to the tavern. Ren, that means you're leaving us early, right?
I have to.
That's okay,
Fucking
man.
people won't leave me alone. I have to.
That's all right.
But I'm gonna talk to the barkeep real quick and see if I can get free room and board for saving them. And then I guess next session we can turn in those bodies.
He'll let you stay the night for free. There's 2
Wow.
rooms upstairs.
Gracious.
Don't start, Beaver Boy.
What? I mean, like, I'm happy. I'm okay. I'm in a tent. I had my drinks. I'm all
Okay,
set.
so I'll just take any room that he gives me, and I say thank you for your accommodations.
All right.
And then next session I want to turn in the bodies, but I do gotta go now,
All right.
unfortunately.
Well then, goodbye. Thanks for playing.
I know. I'm sorry, Austin.
Don't
I'm
worry,
sorry.
man. Don't worry, man. It was a good adventure. Take care, man.
Dang. Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Right. As for the other 2, as Bob retires up to his room, I guess it is getting late because you had to have a 7 kilometers walk back. That's another couple hours, so it is probably sun is setting as you approach the village. Is there anything else you want to do?
Can I see what? Can you describe the sky a little bit in the night?
Right. So it's a clear sky. You can see the stars.
Okay.
There's it's a waning moon right now. You can if you study the night sky, you see a couple of stars. Maybe the one or the other, like a little star constellation that you can make out. Depending on how high your astronomy skill is, you may even know what it's called.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, a clear sky. There's a flock of probably like ravens flying by.
So wait a second, Chris. What are you doing right now? Like, are you in the bar? Are you also in the room? Where are you at right now?
My name's not Chris.
My name is not fucking Beaver Boy, and yet here I am. So
That's true.
we all
Murder
make
hobo.
murder hobo, whatever. So, what are you doing?
I buy another night.
You all sit there?
At the keep. And I go to my
He says you
room.
can also stay for free tonight. That's
Nice.
You're very welcome. Thank you for dealing with these thugs. They're gonna extort me
And-
for a lot of money.
I don't.
And I'm using Damon to create 3 bullets infused with air.
You're inscribing a rune on your bullets. I'm
Yes.
guessing you do that in your room, right?
Yes. So I am
Alright.
in my room.
Good. There's no more free rooms unless you bunk up with one of the 2.
Like, I'm not. You mean me or who?
Yes.
I mean, I don't sleep in a room anyway. I have my tent.
Oh, then
He's
then
in the
you're-
tent.
I have my tent. That's the deal that I made with the barkeep. I'm telling him, like, listen, buddy, I don't need no free room. I just want free drinks for the night.
Yeah, right. She has the pint. She has another pint ready actually as you arrive back. and
Don't
he says,
worry, I brought my own
Yes, you
mug.
guys.
I still have the mug from before. I got the mug. Just fill it up.
He gave you a new mug, and he takes your mug and starts cleaning it.
Thank you. But I need that back, right? Can I have that back afterwards? It's a nice mug you got there. I don't have that kind of. I like that mug.
You want to keep it?
Yeah, I would like to keep it.
Okay, of course. I'll just clean it for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, who else is in the bar?
Right now, there's actually someone new in the bar. So the guy with the top hat, he's gone. Probably scrambled as soon as there was nobody fighting anymore.
Yeah.
But right now there's a woman with she looks a little. She's clothed in like a noble looking, so like very fine dress, but it looks also it has like a short skirt, so it's very practical too. With like riding pants underneath.
Okay.
And she has long red hair that she has tied up in like a ponytail. And she sits there enjoying a cup of tea.
Okay.
She seemed to notice you as you walked in, but she doesn't really engage you in any way.
I turn around while I have my beer. Like, this is actually a good representation of my beer. I'm like this.
Mm-hmm.
What's your deal, lady?
And she goes, now is that any way to address a lady?
My apologies. What's your deal, my lady?
Marginally better. Well, first of all, how about you introduce yourself? Let's be a little polite.
I'm Vincent. Pleasure.
Vincent. Well, then you can call me Robin.
Robin, eh?
Hmm.
All right. You happen to be a witch?
No, I'm no witch.
Do you know a witch?
I've met a few on my travels.
Any time recent? Maybe.
Who's to say? They don't know where the witchcraft on the sleeves, if you know what I'm saying.
As a matter of fact, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
Hard to tell who's a witch and who isn't.
I can smell them.
And you know.
Yeah.
That's quite peculiar. So, I heard you dealt with these ruffians. That's
You
quite
heard?
nice of you.
Ah,
Well,
these guys.
I wasn't there to witness it.
Right, yeah.
I
These
came
guys.
in and there were two, former military on the grounds. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean no trouble. I don't want no problem, but if they want a problem, it ain't a problem, you know what I mean?
I guess I do.
Yeah. What are you doing right now?
Oh, I'm just staying the night, or at least I was until the last room was being taken right now before I could ask for it. So I guess I'm gonna find somewhere else to sleep, probably some barn or something.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to sleeping outside either. I understand you. Well,
Oh, I wasn't gonna sleep outside.
oh yeah, of course, yeah, like silly me. So sleeps outside, right? Yeah, right. Who does that? Yeah.
Or not when I don't have to.
I mean, alcohol helps.
Oh, it does, yes. So what's the deal anyway? You're a witch hunter a Freeglider? I don't see a pin.
No free glider, my lady. No free glider. I do consider myself somewhat of a witch hunter. Let's put it that way.
A witch hunter?
Yes.
Are you an inquisitor?
No. I have my own reasons. Let's put it that way.
I see. Have you ever thought about joining the Inquisition?
My lady, I don't even know what that is. I'm a lumberjack. I'm a simple man. Until
You don't
witches
know
did.
what the Inquisition is? Well, you must have lived under a rock then.
I mean, I lived under a tree pretty much, yeah.
Well, you know,
Explain it to me.
be shown. Well, the Inquisition is an organization that has been formed by the church to basically hunt and kill anyone who is partaking in blaspheming, which would include witches on occasion.
Right, yeah, I heard about them. I remember that. But are they not also formed of witches?
No,
No?
they are not. They are very much not. If they had their way, then all witches would burn on a stake.
Sounds good to me, actually. Sounds very good to me. Witches burning on the stick. That is a holiday. I like that.
It indeed used to be once. So, tell me, what about your friends, your company from earlier? Are you traveling in a group?
No group for me, lady, unless there's reason to it. I needed some money and I saw a flyer outside that said we needed to group these guys up to make some money, and look what a nice thing we got from that. And then I grab into my pocket and I show her the power core that we got. Look at that beautiful thing here.
And you see her eyes light up a bit as she sees it. And she says, "You're telling me these guys had that on them?"
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how they got it, but now we got it. So that's nice. That's really nice. It's shiny. It's worth something. Do you know how much that is worth?
And she takes a look at it and she goes, "Well, I believe this would be approximately 50 quid each."
I spit out like the beer and like, oh my, I can drink quite some.
That is if you find a buyer.
Do you happen to know a buyer?
I might.
Okay. Okay, do you introduce us?
I'm probably not. He likes to keep to himself.
Well, if you give me the 50 quid, then I think we can work something out. But other than that, I'm not trusting you.
But I'm not doing that for free. You know, that would just be me.
How much
not
you want?
making any money off of that?
How much you want?
If I would be willing to buy them off of you for, let's say, £40 each.
Stay right here. I like wobble because I'm drunk already. So I stand up and I start wobbling up the stairs. And I again knock on the door, like where Chris was before. So I knock on the door.
I
And
stand up and I open the door. I'm like,
hello.
yes.
Good evening. I'm sorry for bothering you. But I have somebody that would like to buy these power cores off of us. And my math is not great, right? I think you know that. But like they would buy it for 40 quid off of us each. How does that sound?
It does sound kinda good. But we'll need to get them actually appraised before we can make any decisions. I wouldn't trust them.
I mean, she would buy them off of us directly for 40. She said she could sell it for 50. I mean, she might be lying. She might be selling it for more. But, I mean, 40 sounds still good to me.
True, yes, 40 do sound good. I think we should wait for Bob to wake up.
Yeah, I mean, he's knocked
We
the
should
fuck
not
out.
make a decision right now.
Right. I'm still gonna go talk with the lady downstairs a little bit and see. Maybe I can get some more info. Right. Have a good night.
You too.
I wobble down the stairs again.
I close the door.
And go to the lady and say, "Okay, lady, you see like my affiliates. Let's put it that way. We've had a very long day, and are you gonna stay for a couple days in the?
Imagine.
Yeah,
A couple of days, rather not if I can avoid it. I was on my way heading west.
west. Where you going?
For now, Clover Bay.
Where the hell is that?
That's pretty much the next town towards west.
Ah, the bigger city. Okay, yeah, the bigger town. Yeah, the bigger town. Okay, good. And there, how many days are you gonna stay there?
Not very long, just until my airship is filled up.
Your ship.
And she kind of like grins as she says that.
Your ship. What ship? Where you going with your ship? You must be going somewhere if you have a ship.
Well, wherever the wind may take me, as they say.
Is the wind taking you somewhere where there are witches?
Perhaps. You never know.
Do you have a spot left?
That depends. Can you handle yourself?
I mean, I think I can handle myself quite alright, and I take the shit-stained knife and I smack it in the table, and it's like.
She kind of like scoots out over just a tiny bit away from it, and she goes, "Right. Well, it appears you did take care of these gentlemen that are no longer with us. And you did make the other ones run away. I guess. How about the other guy, the other associates of you, as you call them?
These guys, you want to have them too? I mean, they do hold up to themselves. They are quite alright, I guess. I don't.
They did partake in your endeavors today, didn't they?
Yeah, kind of. I had to.
Plus, the shell casings on the floor don't look exactly standard issue.
Yeah, no.
And she kind of like holds up like a little empty bullet casing, and just puts it on the table.
So you need a team? You need somebody to protect you from something? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't need protection myself, but I am trying to assemble a crew.
Crew for what?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. And she reaches into her pocket and she takes out a little pin that looks like a wing with like a cogwheel at its base. Like a stretched out wing with like a cogwheel on its base. And in the middle, it has the logo of the Freegliders Association. And she puts it on the table. And she says, well, for my crew of Freegliders.
So you want us to become Freegliders?
If that is what you're interested in.
I'm interested in killing witches.
There will be plenty of witches on the way.
Now that sounds like a good plan then. All right. So you want a team? You're gonna form the Freegliders. How many? Just Like, what does your team look like right now? Like, what do you have?
Right now, I have, if I can take this as a yes, I have you. I potentially have your associates. And I have 2 more potential candidates waiting back in Clover Bay.
Okay. Do you pay us or like what?
Well, of course. So here's the deal. And I offer this deal to everyone that I ask. We split all the rewards first 50-50, and then one of the halves gets split up between everyone who isn't me. The other 50% goes towards me and the ship. Meaning ship maintenance, fuel, and everything is included in that. And you get your even piece of cake of the 50%.
Do you provide us with beverages and food and shelter?
Food and drink will be provided. Shelter, you can sleep on the on board the ship. If you want to stay anywhere else,
You got
have to
yourself
pay
a
us.
gym, my lady. I like that offer. I like that offer quite a bit. It's pretty good. I like
I'll
it.
have you know, it's a small ship for now.
It ain't
but-
smaller than my tent.
It's very likely not smaller than your tent.
Exactly. So for me, this sounds like a good deal. What's your name? Robin, right? Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay.
I'm sorry, probably better to introduce myself properly. The name is Robin Beaufort.
Belfort.
Beaufort.
Beaufort. Haven't I heard this name somewhere? Can I do like a check?
You can make a history check to see if you know anyone with that name.
Right. Where do I go there? Character and then history. Oh
History is
shit.
another-
Well,
You can still roll well.
11.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
You don't know. You have heard the name before, and somehow you think she's connected to Capital City, but you don't know how exactly.
Wait, Beaufort. Like where have I heard that name?
You ask her,
Yeah.
and she says, "Well, my father is rather influential back in Capital City, but I make my own fortune as a Freeglider.
All right. I mean,
Well, I hope to at least. Which is why I'm looking for a crew."
okay. Yeah, I mean, count me in, lady. I told you. I'll be joining you. I'll speak with the guys upstairs. When you want to leave, like when you
Tomorrow morning sound good to you?
tomorrow morning sounds absolutely amazing, actually, because I really need to have that sleep. My ball sack still hurts a little bit. So.
Well, in that case, how about we meet up tomorrow morning right here for breakfast? And until then, I'll make my way to the next farmhouse and see if I can find a nice, cozy space in a barn.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Dear Robin, I wish you a wonderful good night, and I hope you don't
Well,
run into.
Same to you. And she puts a piece of paper on the table, tucks it underneath the cup, the teacup, and you can see it's an entire dollar bill. So it's not coins, it's a bill, which is something you don't really see.
Yeah,
a lot.
that's what I wanted to say right now. It's like, oh my.
And like in some extremely remote locations, people take off their hats when they see one. You know, it's like.
I'll drink to that, my lady. Like,
Yeah, she stands up. She takes from the side of the bench. She picks up what looks like a dagger, a rapier. Not a dagger, a rapier that she that's attached to a belt, and she kind of like puts it around her waist again, and she walks out the inn.
What a strange day today was. Take another
And with
sip.
that, I think as you retire to your tent somewhere outside of town, I think that's where we end the session for today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed this actually quite a bit.
Nice. I had
That
fun
was
too.
fun.
I'm glad you liked it. What do you think of the
As-
system so far?
It's good.
cool.
It's intuitive. It's very intuitive,
Yeah.
Nice.
which is nice. It's really really nice. I'm not sure like how does the power scaling go now? Because okay, now it's like how do you plan doing that? Do you plan it through sessions or through time in the world or like for example?
Right. You actually reminded me that at the end of this session, you all three of you get a level.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I.
Oh, we level up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
level up. When you level up, a couple of things happen. First of all, a couple of your stats increase. So that happens automatically. You just increase your level, and it recalculates your hit points.
Okay. So level background up 1, right?
Character?
On the character, just the
Background
level.
level,
Yeah.
one
No.
up.
Yeah. There.
Just the level. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Ooh,
background
I
is
have
written
now
at them.
hit 14 hit points.
There you go. Yeah. Basically, your hit points are multiplied by your level.
Nice.
Right. So that's one thing that happens. The other thing that happens is you get growth points, or GP for short. That's what the GP on your front page is, equal to the level that you reach. Which in your case means you get 2 growth points.
Okay.
All right.
And you can use them at any point outside of combat to increase your skills.
They increase permanently or what?
Basically, you can buy a level up of your. You can buy a rank in a skill for as many growth points as the level that you would reach. So if you go, if you do not have any ranks, you can spend 1 growth point to get 1 rank in that skill.
Right, that makes
if you
sense.
have 1 rank and you want to increase it to 2, you spend 2 growth points. If you want to go from level 1 to 3, you have to spend 2 to get to level 2, and then
3 to get to
again
level
to get
3. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So
Okay.
that's how that works. So right now you could either increase 2 skills to level to rank 1, or 1 skill to rank 2. Or you could keep your growth points and accumulate them for later to spend more.
Right. Yeah, but later on we will get more points anyway.
Exactly, you get 1 point more each level.
Yeah.
Basically.
So it's probably the best idea to have like some things on base rank 1 or 2, simply because we get like with each rank we get like sort of an ability or something, right? Or like a bonus or something.
Right.
All right. So
I mean, I have to think about it. I'm not sure. So
Of course. You have time until the next session. Basically.
Right. Yeah.
If you
Okay.
need any help, just hit me up.
Right. And that is only for character skills, right? That like not on the first tab, or?
That's only for character skills on your first tab. Yes.
Okay.
magic, combat, social knowledge, engineering, physical skills.
Right. Unlike character creation, if you increase magic, any magic skill or any of your engineering skills, you do not get any like recipes or formula for free.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
That only happens at character creation because that kind of factors in the time that you've already spent developing that skill.
So I am going to spend my 2 points
Right.
and put 1 into perception
Okay.
and 1 into stealth.
All right. Increasing both of them to 1, and then that leaves you with 0 growth points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And as you said correctly, you get skill features with each rank, meaning look up how they work, what you get. It may even influence what you want to put your points into. All right. And with that, I stop the recording for today.
Yeah, right.
Yay.
I also do that right now. I stopped the stream, so that was fun. Very
What
nice.
is your fucking YouTube? I was trying to find you the whole session.
It's Rainy Dawn.
It's the same as on Twitch.
It's exactly the same, and I even have the same picture.
Fuck.
Your stream will stop.